So professional of me, isn't it?
We're live.
Oh my goodness, here we are, guys. Yes. Welcome, family, to the 1,000 subscriber giveaway celebration, madcap, mayhem, and everything. Yeah. I actually thought that was a sound effect. Good job.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Wow. I see we already got people in the house. Oh, man. Hey, how do we do that? Oh, I can't do this. I don't have a mouse. Or can I? I hit the star? Yes.
You want to do that? Okay.
Yes, that works. Well, I finally got the keypad working.
Okay.
People that are followers of this channel know that I have almost messed up a live stream in the past because I forgot key components to my laptop. This one, it's a little bit more fun. I forgot my laptop. So I had to grab somebody else's and load all the programs real quick. And I'm like, I'm no professional. But anyway, guys, we are very, very lucky because not only did we pass 1,000, but we actually flew right past it. And one of the reasons that we did was because of another wonderful channel called Switch Comics, SWYTCH. And we only figured this out because of all the comments that had hashtag Switch in it. So we wanted to, get even. We're getting even for him promoting our channel by bringing him onto ours. So without any further ado, with great admiration and thanks, we would like to bring Marco from Switch Comics onto the show. Welcome, Marco.
Yes.
And thank you for having me.
And if nothing else, I wanted to talk about some of these bangers on your wall behind you, man.
That too, yeah.
You got some behind you too.
Yeah, but I see a JIM back there. I see an early X-Men. Yeah, dude. Plus, the best book behind me isn't even mine. That one's the missus.
No. Fair enough. But yeah,
and people are like, oh, yeah, sure, it belongs to the wife. The key factor is, am I allowed to sell it or trade it? No, it's not mine.
Does make an important distinction.
So,
yes.
I mean, we're getting a lot of people here in the chat. And like I said, yes, we have some giveaways. We have the big giveaway that's to say thank you for the 1,000. That's going to be towards the end of the show, but we got some good giveaways along the way for people in the live chat. But if you haven't yet, just make sure that you can still get entered into this giveaway. Go to the 1,000 subscriber video.
Yeah.
Make sure you are a subscriber to the channel. You click like on that video, and you drop a comment. Keep it clean, okay? Otherwise, if it's a link to something, I might check it. No, I won't. I will just delete it. There's way too much of that on Facebook these days anyway. Oh, my God.
So yeah, welcome.
Yes. So tell us about your channel here for the people that are on mine that I would like to get them over to yours. And you can subscribe to more than one channel, people. It's not a competition.
So yeah, my name is Marco. I'm from Switch Comics. Every Wednesday, I work at a comic shop, so I get to read all my stuff, the day before. And so every Wednesday morning, I already have all my stuff read. Well, unless I get behind or whatever, but all my stuff read and ready to, do full reviews on everything. And so I got that as a consistent thing. I've been doing a lot of kind of comic game show type things lately. I got like a Deal or No Deal type thing, and then I got some other ones that are harder to edit and take me longer to make. But
is this for our people to jump in and join you, or how does that work?
So far, like with the Deal or No Deal, I've been kind of experimenting with them. So like I've only done 2 of those, and so I've just like invited a guest on, and it's all like pre-recorded and everything. But it is one thing I'm like wanting to get more people involved with, but just kind of, you have an idea and then you do something and you're like, I should have done things differently. And then you do it again and just keep tweaking. And so I'm still kind of in the tweaking phase on some of that, but
look, Screen Rant just redid their whole stuff and they're millions of subscribers. So it's always a work in progress.
True.
Are you familiar with John's Comics with Kids?
I've heard of the channel. I don't think I've
They have a game that they do. It's called Comic Gories. Instead of categories, it's Comic Gories.
Yeah.
And they usually have 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's just 4 people on at a time, and they compete. They'll come up with crazy themes, and then they'll pull one up, and the 2 people compete. 2 people compete. They have to go and get a comic book from their collection that the cover best exemplifies that theme.
Yeah.
and then you have to sell it to the people in the live stream, and then they get the vote.
I've thought about doing some stuff involving multiple guests, and then I was just like, damn, that sounds stressful.
It probably is.
Yeah. I was like,
Well-
organizing one person is enough work for me.
Well, I mean, look, it's not just that you promoted our channel, but we watched a couple of your videos and we were like, you know what? We like this guy. There's a certain mentality that I think people should have with comics. It's fun. It's not seriousness.
Yeah.
There are people that just take it way too confrontational, way too, what was the word that somebody mentioned to me? It seems like everybody logs on just so they can have a fight.
Yeah.
Mm.
Unfortunately, the internet is primarily for fighting these days.
Yeah, and it's dumb, and that's why my first words on every video I try to say "Welcome back, family," because I want everybody to feel like they kind of like come home for a little bit to talk about comic books or sci-fi or the latest movie or TV show or whatever. Just have some fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as anime saved my life. There, yeah, exactly. Why so serious?
Love that.
Hey, Anthony, how's it going?
What's up?
Oh, I have a coworker, and he said he goes. I don't remember seeing him ever in the chat, but he says he goes by "Let's Go Brandon" as the same as everybody south of the Mason-Dixon line.
Oh no.
Yeah, but he actually was cleaning his room. He said, "Look, before I throw this out, do you have any interest in it?" And he AOK'd me a Return of the Jedi C-3PO model, 1983.
Wow.
It's still wrapped inside the plastic on the inside. It's open, but it's still got the golden opportunity stickers, things on the inside. So, funny thing is, I was looking at the directions, and I remember having this one because when I tried to glue the arms together, I glued my fingers to them. Yep, I hated this model, but I have to give a little shout out to him to say thank you for just thinking of us, thinking about the channel, and maybe that'll become a possible giveaway when we hit one of the one of the Star Wars shows.
Oh. I was trying to think. So we were talking about how you obviously you're on the west or east coast because you were saying 3 a.m. for the drops. Because we were doing some of the, I was he yes. You guys are the one that's on the outside now.
If you don't understand, go to babbel.com. Download our free trial where you can decipher. Well, I'm going to shut up. I can't even talk.
Skip it.
Yeah.
Next.
Welcome to the Scat Channel.
We're speaking that new language in Andor.
Yes. There you go. Wonderful
Shop.
segue. What's up, Shop?
How's it going, man?
Yeah, we were talking about how Andor is like solid.
Yes.
We liked it a lot.
And we only watched one episode, so if anybody already saw 2 and 3, please don't spoil it for us.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
it's
need
solid, man. It's solid.
So
I was as I was saying, and well, we did a reaction video for 1, but I was very nervous about that because I really, really think that Rogue One is one of the few good new Star Wars movies.
Yeah, we were talking a little
only
bit before,
good new Star Wars movie.
before you joined. I think Rogue One is my favorite all-time Star Wars movie.
I still got to give it to Empire.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, I do, and I'm not gonna fight you on it. But to me,
They're both amazing. They're like here. They're not this. They're
ever since like Clone Wars, and you have like the Umbara arc and stuff like that. I was like, man, I want a war movie in Star Wars, and then finally they gave it to me, and I was like, this is everything I've ever wanted.
Isn't Andorra a country between Portugal and Spain? I thought that was Angora with a G.
and I think it's in Africa.
I can tell you about planets in
I've-
Star Wars, not
think
anything in
there
the
is
real world.
I think there is one tiny little country that's in between Spain and Portugal, but I'm not sure the name of it. Maybe it is Andorra, and there's also an Angora. I don't know. But yeah, I really did like Rogue One, but I'm on such a Star Wars kick right now that I'm re-binging Rebels.
Yeah.
So
And
I'm watching Clone Wars for the first time.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yep.
It's
And-
great.
He's not allowed to watch the last 2 episodes in season 7 without me being there with him.
It's emotional.
Told you.
There's a lot. I still think that wasn't as emotional as without spoiling anything, the stuff with Fives and everything in the chip conspiracy. That probably got me the hardest.
But that is what made that find fives that important.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, and then, and all that also led into Rebels.
Greg was telling me you're a crier.
Shut
when you're
up.
watching stuff. I'm very much the same way.
Okay, I didn't just come out and be like, "Hey, Marco, hey, Rich, he cried over
He's a
here."
big baby.
Oh, man.
No, I cried when Optimus Prime died. Like I cry over everything.
No, season finale for Mandalorian season 2. I was a wreck for 3 days.
I wasn't that bad.
No, I was literally standing. And if you haven't seen Mandalorian season 2 finale by now, I'm sorry, but I was standing and I was yelling at the screen. Don't be fucking with me, man. Don't do this to me. You better be. Don't mess with me. Don't mess with me. Don't tell me that's not him. Don't tell me that's not him.
Could you imagine the upset?
Yeah. Well, when I was a kid, I thought I was
Tanner.
The little kid with the glasses from Robot Chicken. And that's when I pulled out my lightsaber.
Oh.
It was the most awesomest scene ever. Good God, that would be horrible. Yeah, but I mean, even in A Stranger Comes Out of the Desert. Ooh, the wiki saith the principal of Andorra is a sovereign landlocked microstate on the Iberian Peninsula in the eastern Pyrenees, bordered by France to the north and Spain to the south. Well, at least I was right, and I didn't think there was anything between Spain and Portugal, but Andorra absolutely is a country, and I was mistaking the name and the continent.
You got the planet.
Yeah.
Yes. Do not put me on the geography category for Jeopardy. Jacob Comics, I totally get tear-eyes if a movie or a comic is good and gets me in the feels. Oh, there's your phrase, Greg.
I used it once in a title.
Right in the feels, or gets me in the feels, or I'm like, what the hell does that mean, man? I'm old. I was born in the 60s. What is this?
Don't worry, it's good for the YouTube algorithm.
Yes. Trust the algorithm.
What is this? Just say it hits me in my heart. The heart.
It makes me feel things.
Yeah, right.
Anthony, I did not get any slabs yet. I bought a couple, but they're not here yet. I did get this though. Pretty excited about this.
And you told me you were doing what with it?
I'm heading over to Baltimore Comic-Con around Halloween, and I'm gonna have old Frankie Miller give his old John Hancock on it.
Is that going to be a CGC submission one, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna see. This is interesting. I've never done a con CGC witnessed signing.
I think you have to go to CGC first.
Yes,
and that way a representative will walk you over with him. To him, whatever.
Yeah, Larry, I'll see you there, man. We gotta say hi to each other, and we gotta go say hi to Deegan.
There you go. Yes, Deegan Pecoris is going to be there as well.
Yeah, Deegan is a comic book artist that lives very close to Rich down there, and they go to the same local comic shop, so they kind of got friendly with each other. And
not that way. We're both married.
Gave you high fives. So he's been like super awesome to us, and come on to a couple of our streams and done some live sketching and giving away stuff. So
I'm acknowledging more people that entered into the giveaway. I said they could do it. I just want to make sure that they're in.
So yeah, he'll be at the Baltimore Comic-Con, so I'll get to meet him in person for once instead of just Rich doing it. Because I'm outside of DC, so he's very far away.
Oh, we kind of started talking about time zones and stuff. I'm in Kentucky. If I didn't say that.
Ah,
Does that traverse 2 different time zones?
The state of Kentucky, maybe. I don't know.
All right, so you're.
he said, "Don't ask him about the real world geography. We got to talk about Jakku."
Where I live is one time zone, and that's all that matters.
Which is Eastern.
Yeah, Eastern.
Cool. Jeez. Put me on the like, I don't know where I live. I'm like, okay. I'm from New York City. I live in Georgia. I went from a population of 9 million to a population of 700.
It's a little different.
I love it. Okay. I love it.
Yeah.
You know, Frank Miller is $100 per signature.
That's not too bad.
What are you gonna do? That's what the legends charge, you know.
Yeah. What did I just do with my book? It was cheaper than that one.
Oh yeah, that's
yeah.
right.
Oh yeah.
I did send that one in for the Ewan McGregor. I think with the cleaning and pressing, it was $345. Yeah, it just came back yesterday.
That's still on the cheaper end of celebrity signings.
Oh, for sure. I think I paid $100 when I got Ashley Eckstein, the Ahsoka voice actress.
Would you get it on a comic?
An action figure. Yeah. Again, we're talking a little bit.
Do you want me to leave, Rich? Do you want me to let you guys have the room?
That's my
nice.
girl. And you know what's funny? I was so flustered. You could pick an inscription.
Mm-hmm.
And I picked "May the Force be with you." Hit enter, and like a day later, I was like, "That's not what I want. Ashley Eckstein's to stay." It should say, "I am no Jedi." But I didn't have another 165 to do it.
Yeah. I don't think I got it right. Anything? I think I just got it right. Her name. I don't even remember now.
I could have just taken the name, but I was like, "No, I'll take an inscription." And they're like, "And I picked the wrong inscription."
That was pretty cool. Her dad was there. And apparently, because I think she asked like where are we from or whatever, and I told her Louisville, and then her dad's like, "Oh, I grew up there," and we started talking with her dad and stuff, and it's kind of neat. Started talking about voice acting and stuff, and it's fun.
I'll be honest, if I ever met Ashley Eckstein and heard Ahsoka's voice coming out of her mouth, I think I'd freak.
You gotta relax yourself because you wanna geek out. Both like when I met her and when I met the Pink Power Ranger, like you want to geek out, but you like, I gotta be calm, can't be creepy right now. I gotta keep it down.
Yeah, that's true. I went to Awesome Con in DC a couple of years ago, and Amy Jo Johnson, I'm assuming is who you invited.
Yeah.
Okay. She had a panel, and I went in there, and there was
she's like 3 foot tall.
Yeah, she's as her, she's a gymnast in the show, and she's as small as a gymnast in real life. So I was just sitting there. I didn't have any questions. I just wanted to like see Amy Jo Johnson in person. Like, it's cool. And a couple of guys that were like coming up to the mic, they were like, and it was just like, I was like, oh man, I'm like I've got like third party embarrassment or whatever they call it,
Yeah.
So I know how that looks. Thankfully, I'm not that way for most of the time.
Shop for Comics asked me if that Star Wars Episode 1 photo variant was one of the books from the Star Wars mystery box. Yes, sir, it was.
Whoa.
Matter of fact, when I heard about the Ewan McGregor signing and I started looking at Ewan McGregor books that were going up in value, I saw that one was shooting up because of Ewan McGregor. I'm like, I have that book. What did I do with it? What did I do with it? Yeah, so I mean, behind me it kind of looks like an LCS with all the boxes, but none of them they're not alphabetized. It's like by date of when I got them. So that's a plan for someday in the future. But yes, that was the book that was in the Star Wars box that you sent me, Shop. I did have CGC clean it and press it. It came back a 9.6 by page. So shows everybody that you get a quality book in Shop for Comics' mystery boxes.
There you go.
Cool. Anime saved my life. A really obscure instruments into music.
Also taking conventions for autographs to mess with the celebrities.
That probably would be interesting. Would you sign this? What? Yeah, sure. What is it?
It's a bass clarinet. Oh, okay. Could you imagine just walking up to Frank Miller with a bass clarinet?
Well, I still think one of the craziest books is the which one was it? I think it's this one. I still get such a laugh out of this.
Oh, you should tell him.
You know how John Romita is like getting up there in age. Well, we're trying to. Sorry for being morbid, but I'm trying to beat the trend and get my signatures before people pass away and it gets up crazy. But John Romita is a bit tough to get, but there are quite a lot of Dynamic Forces books out there. And this is a John Romita Jr. Drawn book signed by John Romita Sr.
Nice.
And I was joking saying I just imagine what it's like in the Romita house. You know, like, Dad, you're such a suck up. Oh, shut up. Your books don't even sell unless I sign them, you know? I hate you. I hate you too. You're out of the will. Go write a good story. Oh, wait, you can't do that.
There's one I'd like to get, but is a hard one, and it's John Byrne. He doesn't really do a lot of signings. If
he does do a signing, though, I want a She-Hulk signed. I want a sensational She-Hulk.
Probably. Yeah, I'd probably like 34. I think that's my favorite.
That's the
cover of all time.
That's the lingerie issue?
No, the Vanity Fair one.
Oh, the Vanity Fair. I had them all up here, and I took them down to get some room up for other books. I don't even know where I put them at the moment. The Jump Rope issue is pretty good, too, though.
I don't have that one yet. That one, to me, it's just a little higher than I want to pay for it.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping, because like I said, the Vanity Fair one's my favorite. So like I was like, I'm fine paying that price, no big deal. But to me, I was like, that one's like maybe my second or third favorite from him, and it's like the most expensive.
Yeah.
It's just like, I don't know.
If I had limitless funds, okay? Limitless funds is dreaming. I would go the Jump Rope issue for John Byrne, and I would save the Vanity Fair for a Demi Moore signing.
Fair enough.
Wow.
I get both. You got unlimited funds.
Yeah. What's the guy's name that played Yondu Adanta?
Michael Rooker.
Michael Rooker. Rooker was doing a signing, and somebody sent in a Mary Poppins comic book.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all. I wonder if that made him laugh when he saw it move across the table.
I would imagine. I like him. He's sad that he won't be in the next movie. But
I know.
Yeah.
Little bit of controversy. I don't know if anybody's ready to fight me or not. Guardians 2, way better than Guardians 1. I don't care what anybody says.
I'll fight you.
What anybody says.
Just as good a soundtrack. It had its moments, but I think Guardians 1 was better for me because I expected nothing from it.
Yeah, there definitely was that.
I was a fan of the comic book. It looked stupid, but I was watching it just so I could stay up on the MCU and everything that was happening.
Yeah.
And I felt like I got hit by a train of fun.
Mm-hmm.
So I went into 2 saying, all right, here we go. And it didn't live up to my unrealistic expectations.
I think Guardians 2 has the best character writing out of any MCU movie. I just think the development between like Yondu and Rocket, the Star-Lord finding his dad and it not being
you're me, boy.
And plus Kurt Russell's like one of my favorites of all time. But yeah, between
we got David Hasselhoff too. Don't forget that.
Yep, we did get a little David Hasselhoff in there. I think
the soundtrack was better in 2 and better utilized. I give that.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like a lot of the songs in number 1 was like, this is fun, but like there was a lot of meaning and it felt like in the songs in the second movie.
But what year did that come out?
Which one? The first or the second?
Second.
2017 is my guess, but
yep, that's right.
Yeah, Greg is the silent tapper on the keyboard there. So 5 years, and all we have is I think I should call him Adam. So they teased the
Yeah.
major character that we still have no idea when we're going to get.
Part of that was because Disney fumbled the ball and tried to fire James Gunn. We would have, because that movie was originally supposed to come out before Thor.
Oh, I remember when that happened, actually.
Yeah, because Thor leaves with the Guardians, so he was going to be in the next Guardians movie,
Right.
and then get dropped off. But then they had to change it around. So at the beginning of Thor, the Guardians are there for a little bit, and then they leave them.
Yeah, what do you think of that Thor movie, by the way?
I liked it. I know there's a bunch of like people freaking out about it. It's obviously like it's not my favorite. It's definitely too short. Like if I could give any criticism, it's too short.
I don't want that one to be any longer. No.
Well, it just felt like we didn't sit with anything too long in that movie.
Sherry, the other person that does this channel with us, she said that she heard, and I agree, the best way to watch that is to realize that it is a story being told from Korg's point of view. And he is as corny as they come. So if you can remember that, he starts it and he's telling the story of what happens to the kids. It's Korg telling a story to kids, and now we're trying to visualize it as adults. But I just thought the corniness was just too over the top. I don't think they haven't represented Hulk properly. They definitely haven't represented Thor comic version wise properly in the movies yet.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think they would ever go like, definitely not now, like too serious with Thor. Because like I feel like they were trying to be too serious with Thor
in Dark World.
Yeah, I mean, even with the first movie, which the first movie's fun. It's not amazing or anything, but it's fine.
It's fine, but bleached eyebrows, I just can't get past.
Yeah, there's that too.
I mean, I could picture like Henry Cavill when they're complaining about his airbrush beard and pointing to Thor's bleached eyebrows, going, "Really?"
Yeah.
At least he tried to hide mine.
Well, at least those were real, I guess. They weren't CGI. But yeah, I don't know. With the first couple movies, especially, I feel like especially the first one, it's more Shakespearean and tried to be. I don't know. It felt like it was something hard to kind of build off of, and I don't know. I feel like they kind of like, where do we go next from here? And then we got Ragnarok and shook everything up, and then everyone's like, okay, we'll just go this direction.
Well, I mean, that was both serious and fun at the right levels. I thought Ragnarok was honestly an excellent, excellent film. Not just a superhero film, but an excellent film.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm a diehard Marvel fan, but I still have to say my favorite superhero movie of all time is The Dark Knight. So,
see, I'm ready to fight again. I don't like The Dark Knight. I don't.
Look, if everybody liked the same thing, the IMDb scores would either be 100 or 0. So,
I think what's his name? Oh God, I lost it. Joker.
Christian Bale.
Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger. Yeah. Phenomenal performance.
Okay.
The stunts and everything, like the truck flipping, all that, awesome. But I feel like I hate Two-Face in that movie. I hate Two-Face. I think he looks terrible. I think, it's like a grounded movie, and then all of a sudden you burn most of a man's face off, and he's still just talking like he's the mummy.
Yeah,
like, come on, yo.
If half your face is dissolved, you're not speaking. You're slurring. You're slurping your words.
Yeah,
and I actually know that one for a fact. No, my sister, when she was 2, got attacked by the family German Shepherd. It took half her face off.
Oh, that's not good.
And as I was trying to hold pressure, I know what she sounded like when she was talking to me.
So not like Two-Face in the movie.
No, not really. I mean, very visually comparable. I mean, we're talking about something that happened 46 years ago. 48 years ago. So I'm not traumatized by it, but I'm just saying that from an anatomical standpoint, I know what it looks like.
I feel bad. I've been hanging out Anthony's question here for a long time.
Oh,
yes.
Whoops.
What do we think is the next Ghost Rider that we're going to see? And they've kind of been talking about it in the comments a little bit, but I think people are high on Reyes.
I think it's going to be Donnie Blaze.
I know. I can't stop thinking about that.
Well, why say Donnie Blaze if they're not going to just skip over Johnny Blaze? You know,
It's hard to say. Are y'all fans of Agents of Shield?
I haven't watched it. I don't even know what streaming format it's on.
It's on Disney Plus.
Okay, well, I got to stop binging something I've seen 4 times to get to that. Then
I just got done rewatching all 7 seasons. I love the show, and season 4 we get Robbie Reyes in there, and I would love if they just pulled him out of there.
I've heard that sentiment from a few people now. Actually, I've not seen the show. But
it's great, man.
I heard that they really pointed out his power set properly.
Yeah, like he looks great. He's badass. They do a great job, and like it's a TV show, and it was like especially then it was on ABC originally.
Yeah, that's right.
So it wasn't like the biggest budget, but it still looked pretty good. But I think give it movie budget, and you could really do some awesome stuff with them.
I want to keep the show going. Well, we've passed the half-hour mark, and I'd like to give our first giveaway if you guys don't mind.
Hell yeah,
let's do it.
All right. Do you have that picture I sent you, Greg?
I do. Let me pull it up.
Yes, please.
I'm loving it.
So this is artist George Janti, I believe. I mean, I asked him how to pronounce his name. He said, you can't go wrong. I'm like, well, I can. Believe me, I can. But yes, let's just zoom in on the crotches. That's John, the owner of Syndicate Comics on the left. In case he says we never get him on the show, at least I got his picture there. Yay.
Yeah.
And the artist George Janti, who, if you're familiar with the Mandalorian series that's out, he's done some of the variants of 1 and 2, and I believe he got the cover A for 3. And he's done other books in the past, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Oh, goodness, I can't even think about all the stuff that... Trust me, just go to cabalounge.com and you will find his information. He's on Facebook. TW is Twitter. IG is Instagram. Cabo Lounge. Okay, sorry. But he, courtesy of Syndicate Comics, this is why I'm making sure I'm wearing a shirt, we have a giveaway.
Ooh.
So if you want to bring me back to the main screen there so I can show it. Boom. That's right. This computer doesn't have a mouse. No.
Oh.
How do I get myself on the big screen here?
How do you get yourself? Oh, well, you just put me.
Not like that.
Yeah, but I don't. I only have the touch screen, and I'm trying to. Nope, you're gonna have to do it for me.
Here,
tap your screen, I think.
Tap. No.
I don't want to get rid of you guys.
Well, that's okay. Well, what are you
Never
trying
mind.
to do? What are you
All
trying
right,
to
so I'll just use this screen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretend we're not here.
I can't. I love you guys too much. We have Mandalorian number 3, drawn by him, signed by him, with Grogu remarked by him.
Wow. That's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Now, they did not have any certificates of authenticity to give because everybody was just getting them signed right there at the store. And John said, like, wow, you guys had the 1,000 subscriber giveaway tonight. Let me get you guys a book. So we got the Mandalorian's number 3 with the remark of Grogu, I almost said Yoda, and signed here at the bottom. And the guy even tossed in one of his stickers. I know everybody loves stickers. So I want everybody that's in the live chat, if you want to have a chance to win this, please, let's just type in hashtag Grogu, Grogu, in the chat. We'll get you entered to win this. Give that a minute or so to compensate for the delay.
Wait, I mean, that's already a sweet cover. And then you got a remark and a signature on it.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing any entries here. Come on,
Oh,
guys.
yeah, we got some.
There we are.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was looking at the banners. I was going to put it there. There we go. Hashtag Grogu. Keep them coming.
Oh, Xbox Gamer says hashtag Grogu. I agree. Larry.
Yeah, but Larry already put in a Grogu to compensate for it.
Know.
Larry's always compensating for something. It's funny. Larry wins more of my Wednesday giveaways than anybody else, but when he doesn't win, he's like, "Hey!" I'm like, "Should I just buy like 2 extra copies, one to give away, one to just send you?" Right now, he's like, "All right, sounds good." Yeah, this next half hour is brought to you by Tequila. Oh, good. McAfee just finished running its scan.
Here you
Maybe
go.
now the computer will work a little faster.
Look what Xbox said in response to me.
I agree with you agreeing, Greg. All right. So I believe we've allowed enough time. And I did not acknowledge Tiago. Welcome. I saw you before. Sorry.
Yes. Tiago's an OG from Brazil. Who's
yeah, and he's already had 2 books sent to him, and I'm like, he doesn't like to be entered because he knows the shipping costs. Dude, you're in the 1,000. I don't care what it costs. You know that. All right, so just I got your address. I'll come down there, man. Okay, Greg, would you like to do the hashtag Grogu last chance now to get entered into the George Gentil autographed and remarked copy of Mandalorian #3. It's got Grogu here at the top, signed, and even comes with a sticker. And if you want, you can get the replay showing John at Syndicate Comics. They are arm in arm holding the comic book as right before it was signed. Keep that as your little COA.
Yeah. Now if I click start collecting comments, that won't select it. That just collects them, I guess, right?
Yes, and if people still type it in, you'll see the number go up.
Okay, so I'll just click start collecting comments.
Yep.
Only 15 entries.
There's still some
Only
like kind of
15.
last second people popping in here.
Oh, is it case sensitive?
No, it should not be. What I'm
Okay.
going to do is, you see 15, correct?
Yeah.
I'm going to type in mine. If I win,
I see
so Anthony, see 16, so Anthony just entered.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then I don't have to answer. I wanted to make sure that it continues to climb.
I'm going to share my screen so everybody can see the result and they know I'm not just manufacturing some lies.
Lies, it's all lies.
There's your COA, by the way, again.
Yes, and that's the kind of screen that I wanted before, but never mind.
There you go. Just got
Slackers type. As I said, we've got several giveaways for tonight, and I think that every one of them is something that people will be very happy to win. This is international, brother, because I'm from the Philippines. Hashtag Grogu. All right.
Let me know when to hit the button. We're at 18.
Okay, we're going to wait another 10 seconds.
Get them in
off
there.
a delay, and then we're going to just pick a winner. I'm sure the people that have entered are like, just pick it now before anybody else. My
I know, right? That's what I would do.
3, 2, 1. Hit that. Let's see who won. $25 Perez TTM.
Look at that. Confetti and everything.
I know, right?
It's all fine.
Better in your house than in mine. I hate picking that stuff up. So, Mr. Perez, I assume, congratulations. I'm very happy for you. I need you to just do one simple thing. Go to Instagram at Team Ohana. What are we? Team Ohana Family?
Yes.
Team Ohana Family. We just changed our name. Team Ohana Family on Instagram. I believe it still has the Basset Hound logo.
Yep. I'll share the page right now on here.
Yep. And just send me a message with your address, and I'll mail that off for you. And congratulations.
Boom.
What happened to the other 24 other presents? We don't talk about Bruno.
No.
We don't talk about Bruno. No.
So, yeah, go ahead and head over here, send a message, and give you deets, and you can get your book.
I just realized with your name all scrunched together like that, the beginning is Te Amo, which is I love you.
We do.
My anime saved my life says my imaginary girlfriend is consoling me right now. I'm just out of curiosity. Is yours plug-in or battery? Because mine goes through batteries like crazy. I'm just wondering if the plug-ins are more economical. Just get back to me on that.
He said imaginary, not physically.
Oh, scratch that. Never mind. No, not now, honey.
Yes, absolutely. I'll do that, Kenneth.
Oh, absolutely, Kenneth. And if you don't mind, Greg, this would be a great segue to talk about our platforms and stuff.
Oh, whoa. Okay.
We are trying to expand, guys.
So why don't you talk a little bit about literally what we're doing, like content wise, and while I gather like the other stuff.
Absolutely. Well, this channel started out 100% as a comic book channel. Yeah, more to the point, with me only as a Marvel comic book channel because I knew very little about DC and even less about independence. I'm sorry. I'm acknowledging my mistake, okay? I've already said my favorite comic book movie of all time is still DC. Okay. I still enjoy laughing at Green Lantern. Ryan Reynolds. Not your fault. Anyway, that's his favorite character.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah,
Ooh, 2-on-1.
I don't care.
But Greg contacted me some time ago and asked me if I would be interested in him editing the videos. To which I thought, how bad is my editing that people are contacting me asking if they can fix my screw ups?
I didn't even think of that when I reached out.
All I've been thinking about since then. So, but he took one of my videos down, edited it, sent it to me, and it was cool. It was nice. I asked him how much do you want. He goes, no, nothing. If you hit 1 million subscribers, we'll talk. And I talk with him just the same way as we converse with you, Marco. I found out that we really liked each other, and I'm like, why aren't you on your own YouTube channel? He said, well, I tried, but I don't have the gift of gab like you do, Rich. I'm like, that's a polite way of saying that I don't know how to shut up. You can't edit and you don't shut up. All right, I got it. Yeah. But
we all have our own gifts.
Yes.
We want to grow the channel. And it's, if you look at people that just have comic book channels, there's very few that have 5-digit. Nobody has 6-digit. We want to build a big community where everybody can go to have fun. So we recently made the decision that we're going to make it Team Ohana, because it's Greg, and when she gets finished with the stuff, Sherry joining us again. And we're going to cover a lot of different things, comics being one part of the family. Sherry's hopefully going to be able to cover manga, which she loves manga. She's considers herself to be somewhat of an aficionado of the Lord of the Rings books, the writing. She's also a very good voice actor. So we want to get that an avenue. Comic books and comic book movies, not just the MCU, but the DCEU and all the streaming platforms such as Disney Plus and Netflix that are coming out with series like Sandman, which just blew my mind.
Oh, yeah.
Plus, in general, just entertainment. There's a lot of great TV series, movies that we really do like making reaction videos. So we thought that we would go down that avenue as well, which does get a lot of views. It really does. Our biggest viewed video to date was episode 6 of Sandman, which is, I think it's up around 14,000 views, and nothing else has come close to 2,000. So,
yeah.
So to that end, we changed our name from Ohana Comics to Team Ohana. We've registered as an LLC. We're getting a website. We're going to have our own T-shirts, hats and keychains and mugs and stuff like that, where with no profit margin whatsoever, just because we'd love to be able to walk through a convention someday and go, oh, that's me. So we're going to be expanding the channels. We're going to have Patreon. We're going to have Discord, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, every different format. A lot of the unedited videos will be on our Patreon as well, and some of the stuff that we record that just doesn't get any views, we're going to put that on Patreon. If you want to view it, it's there. So, and we also redid our logo. Yes, and this we actually had professionally done and bounced back and forth ideas to the creator, and we were really happy with what we saw. And have I stalled for enough time, Mr. Greg?
Yes, absolutely. Deep breath.
Yeah, gift of gab only goes so far, buddy.
All right, so here we go. This is our new logo. Team Ohana, mahalo. And yeah, I mean, I guess I'll show the The little
Yeah, I
intro.
like this. Was cute. I'm not getting the audio.
Is there no audio coming through?
I didn't have audio.
Share screen, share audio. There we go. That'll do it.
Simple.
Boom.
No more 30-second intros. Just show that and then read into the video.
Yeah.
Xbox loves the logo. Larry says it's cute. Cute? That's like so manly.
I'll take cute.
I'll take cute. Yes.
Oh, let me update it since we've unveiled it officially now. Here.
Yes. There goes
Boom.
the Ohana. And there we are. Right here.
Boom.
No. Over. Wait. There's
There
one.
you go.
Bang,
Put
bang.
this hand there. And I can take this
There
one.
you go.
And, oh, shoot. I should have won the other. Damn. I hate this.
So, yeah.
This is the only place where it pays to be dyslexic.
Yeah. So,
Oh, I got the message. Let me see from Mr. Perez. Verifying. Okay, it helps if I type in the correct password into my phone. Cool, Mr. Perez. I didn't know your name was also Larry Cimarelli. Cool. No, just kidding. Yes, I got your address. Absolutely. Accepting now, and I will get this out Monday. Congratulations. I really think that you're going to enjoy this. It looks actually a lot better in person than I can show you on my little camera, but there it is.
that's exactly what I was going for. The Flint, Michigan Tropicanas.
How do they have Tropicanas in Michigan? And also Flint? Isn't that where all the water problems are?
Why they have Tropicana? Because they can't drink the water.
Gotcha. I would like to make the logo for the minor league team in Macon, Georgia, because the name of that team is the Macon Whoopee.
Oh, clever little play on words there.
There you go. I want to see the fan appreciation day on that one.
All right. So there's the big
Yes.
reveal.
So, Marco, what do you got upcoming on your show?
Okay, so we just also hit 1,000.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Tomorrow night we're going to start. Are y'all into Legos at all? Or at
I
least-
love Lego Masters. I watch all of them from around
Yes.
the world.
So my brother has fairly recently gotten into Legos, and a while back he picked up the giant, it's like that $800 or $900 Star Destroyer.
Nice. Oh, that sucker's like 5 feet long, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
We've been saving it to do a big live stream. So we're gonna do a live stream on Sunday night, and then we're gonna do a live stream basically all day Monday, and then every Wednesday we do our regular live stream. So it's probably gonna carry over to that. And then after that, we're just kind of playing it by ear. I don't know how much longer we'll need after that. I did a little bit of research, and it's supposedly like 20 plus hours or something. So
I was going to say the best you can
Wow.
hope for is 12 to 16 hours with 2 people working on it. And that's with like people
it's
that really know
just-
Legos.
It's just gonna be him working on it. I'm a hindrance if anything.
Yeah,
You're gonna document.
Yeah, I'm just
you're a 20-hour build, man.
I'm gonna talk about comics and maybe play my guitar. I don't
You might want to record that sucker and then like fast forward. Lay it-
So that's kind of the big thing, and that's like where all of my attention currently is. And like I have a lot of other things that are just kind of like, we'll wait for you. I'm looking into getting into some YouTube shorts, and I'm trying to like think exactly what I've been thinking about it for a while, like what I want to do with them. And so I'm this is kind of sneak peek because I haven't really talked about it on my channel too much, but I'm thinking about doing these. Basically, the idea would be like Avengers, but kind of like in that sitcom style with, like The Office, like where it'll cut to the character or whatever, or like Modern Family or something. And then they're like, I don't want to go fight Godzilla. I'm going to stay home, that type of thing.
I get an idea what you're talking about, but I also have never seen The Office or Modern Family.
Oh, damn.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Well, yeah,
I got you. You're good.
you got me. I guess.
I know what you're talking about, though.
But
the little asides.
so I do some like Photoshop work where like this is my business or one of my business cards. Kind of hard to see, but that is a poison ivy statue.
I could tell it was poison ivy from
Cool.
even on my small screen with your small screen, I could tell it was poison ivy. So,
and then I do a bunch of Photoshop work to make it like comic style, you know. And so again, I know I was talking to Greg. I don't know how much I talked to you about this, but I have like well over 1,000 action figures, and so I'm going to like do that kind of stuff to make it kind of like a video comic format.
Nice.
And then just do little funny clips like that is kind of what I've been wrestling around in my brain here lately.
I've been wanting to figure out what to do with the shorts too, man.
I think they're neat, but it's like I don't want to do it until I really hammer down the idea.
Yeah.
Anthony's already signing up for 10 T-shirts, 10 Hawaiian shirts.
So
Yeah, we've applied for our LLC, which will give us a tax number, which we need for Wix, and to finalize the bank account, and because we want to make sure that, like, if we're ever doing a stream or something like that, we say, Disney really dropped the ball. They suck that they don't come after us for liable. Something's. We're just trying to protect ourselves. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that Disney sucks because we don't have an LLC yet.
yeah, it was purely
as
hypothetical.
an example, a hypothetical. So
no, but we do have plans for shirts. I think shirt is probably going to be the first thing we.
We did experiment with our logo on different T-shirts, and it really looks good on just about every color. But in lieu of not keeping an inventory, we're going to go through a site, which means we keep no inventory, but we also pretty much make no money. As you know, we've never really been in this for the money. We've just monetized. We're up to 32 cents now, guys. We just gave away a few $100 in comic books. We're up to 32 cents. So it doesn't even pay for a stamp.
Profit.
Yes. I don't want my wife to know that part of it yet, but anyway. But yeah, I think that we could still have a lot of fun. And again, if we're ever at a convention and we see people walking around with a T-shirt that said Ohana Comics,
Team Ohana.
Sorry, I'm getting used to it. Okay, I don't remember my own wife's name, man. You want me to remember the name of my channel?
Yes.
Then you should have named our channel TK421.
Do you?
TK421.
Right? That's when he's like hitting his helmet. He's like,
Yeah.
I can't hear. Thank you, Smoking, if you got him. Thank you very much.
What we got here? Oh, yes, thank you. So, yes, I asked ahead of time. I wanted to know about some of these bangers on your wall. I see the NYX. What grade is that?
9.0.
It's still like, well, that beats mine. I have a 00, which means that it's basically equal to that invisible book that they Whatnot put out.
Yeah, those are pretty cool. They were neat.
And I see a first appearance of Galactus right above your head. I see an Ultimate Fallout 4 first printing.
Yeah.
I actually have 2 of those, but I have one by accident.
Well, that's a good book to get by accident.
Yeah.
Not when you pay top dollar.
Oh, well.
I accidentally clicked on the wrong button when I was looking at an auction.
Fun times.
Yeah, I didn't mean to hit the
Place bid.
Not just place bid, but the one that was like X up here.
I have a bad habit. Luckily, I've never like fully done it, but I'll start to type out my bid, and I'll put the 00 in there, thinking it'll like, be like $20, but I'll put $2,000. I'm like, no.
Oh.
Well, that only hurts if somebody else bid 1,900. So.
Yeah. But still, it's just a scary thought.
Yeah, there could be somebody out there going, no, I meant 19.
Yeah.
It'd be funny if right now you and I were having that story and we were like, wait, so the 2,000 was you? I was a $19 one.
I know, right? You've been on the same thing. I'm in love with that Iron Man over your head, man. That's I love that book.
Iron Man #1, 1968.
Yeah.
That was May of 1968.
Probably.
I've set a soft goal for myself next year. Because, well, I guess I'll give you a funny little story first. So early in the year, it was like, I think it was January. I made a video because I I've done several videos on the channel where it's like, books that I want to pick up type thing. And then I was like, I'm going to make a video that is my top five books that I want, but, just untouchable grails. And Journey 83 was my number 2.
Really?
And then one ended up coming through my shop, and it's here in my hands now. So it was one of those things I was like, it's not going to happen. And also, again, if you're not familiar with me, I've really only been into comics for about 3 years or so. So like
me.
Yeah, I'm kind of a baby. So it's very quickly evolving. It's funny, like seeing some of the books that take a year plus to come back from CGC, and then it's like, God, I bought that $50 book thinking that was expensive.
Or vice versa.
Yeah, and it's definitely very interesting getting those long submissions back, and it's like, wow, things have changed. But so since I got this Journey 83, I've made a soft goal for next year. I want to get my number 1 book, which is Tales of Suspense 39.
First Iron Man?
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Wow. I mean, honestly, if I had money being no object, a year ago, I actually wanted to sell the majority of my comics and put it into a 3.0 Amazing Fantasy 15.
Yeah, I feel like that's a lot. I think I put as my number 3 book when I did the video. I think that's a lot of people's like number 1 though.
When I suggested it to Mrs. Ohana, her eyes almost popped out of her head, and then she was like, "Well, I mean, they're your books. You can do what you want." But I knew that also meant, don't ever sleep in the same bed again. So I didn't do it. That book at the time was going for about 19. What's a 3.0 AF 15 now going for? 40? It's one of the few books that's actually gone up in price.
Yeah.
I need to know the movie character. Sorry to interject, but
it's like movie character.
Just everybody give your submissions in the comments. We'll continue talking.
I'm thinking Kindergarten Cop.
Oh, I'll take Arnie.
Yep. No, I meant one of the kids in the school. Don't feel bad. 20 years ago, I was compared to oh God, I can't think of his name. Balls of Fury.
Jared Fogler.
Ben Stiller?
No. The guy that
Christopher Walken.
He talks like, there you go, Christopher Walken.
Oh,
that's a cool thing.
I forgot.
I looked at the picture. I'm like, is my forehead really that big? Then I looked at myself. Went, yeah, it is.
The coolest book I have, or like my biggest claim to fame, is that first Lobo, right there, 9.8,
right there,
9.8 Lobo, first Lobo. That's my
nice.
Yeah. So when now I have his home address. I just need the code to his alarm and I can get it. Yeah,
you do.
I wouldn't do that. I'd be there with a shotgun preventing anybody else. The zombie apocalypse will never get that book.
Yeah.
I'm all for. What were you saying?
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I'm all for like just grabbing. Well, like I like the highest grade I can possibly get is cool, but like with these big books, I'm like whatever, as long as I get them. It's like
it's tough, man. For those.
Where is it? There we go. That's just a 1.8. Fun fact about that, though. I don't know if you've ever seen a 1.8 with white pages.
Oh. And I think Tiago got here late. I'm sorry. I just happened to notice he said, you showed your Star Wars CGC. Can we expect an unboxing video in the future? No, actually, I did look online to see what the grade was. I expected, honestly, a 9.0 to 9.2. I was just curious if the cleaning and pressing by CCS did any better. But in case you got here late, yeah, I did get my Ewan McGregor back. So,
Yay.
and you think for the amount of money that he would actually, like put a signature that was legible.
He's got 1,000 more to do after that. He is just pushing your book to the side onto the next one.
That's true.
Okay, so 1,000 more to go and $300 a pop. You pay me $300,000, you're going to be able to read that signature. I don't care how bad my handwriting is.
But then you're like 3 hours into the day, your stomach's starting to get a little hungry.
$100,000, and believe me, I know more about hungry than you and McGregor ever will.
What were you saying, Marco? I forget.
The last thing I think I said was white pages on that 1.8, which was just
Okay.
wild to me. Which I actually don't care. I usually never even look to see what color pages there are. I have no. It doesn't bother me at all.
Yeah.
But a 1.8 with white pages, I was like, I didn't even know that was possible.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
really...
oh yeah, it is. Syndicate Comics right now has a very early, very, very early Batman with Joker on the cover. It's like top 20 books, one of the first 20.
Yeah.
0.5 with white pages.
Wow. Beat mine out.
Yeah. And he did have the first appearance of the Batmobile, which I wanted to kill him for selling. I'm like, why could you sell that? It's the first appearance of the Batmobile. He's like, I got bills to pay. I'm like, I don't care. You claim bankruptcy and take that to the grave. That's it. I mean, that's the end game.
Yeah. Yeah, I try not to really sell anything. I did end up selling some stuff when I was funding this because, like I said, it just happened upon in my shop. And then I was like, well, some things got to go.
No, I don't blame you whatsoever. I mean, that's an amazing book to have, and congratulations to having it. And the Iron Man and the first appearance of Galactus.
That's my newest pickup, actually, is the 48. I just got that at a con we just went to a couple, like 3 weeks back.
And honestly, the prices of that have dropped a little bit, just like all comic books have.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a great time to buy that book.
Yeah.
So if you just got that, you picked a great time to do it.
I have a 49 and a 50 raw. I haven't sent in to get graded yet, which I've been meaning to, just haven't got around to it. But it's also been like driving me crazy. Nice.
Well, I had a 4.0. I sold it and I missed it so bad. I went and I bought a 3.5 for the same price. I actually downgrading half a point for nothing.
But having those two like was driving me crazy. I was like, I need the 48 to complete the set.
Yeah.
So we set up the comic shop I worked at. We set up at a con, and at the end of the thing, I saw a couple guys had some, and at the end of it, I saw one guy, and it's a 3.5, and I end up getting it down to 1,500. So I felt.
Oof.
Wow.
Yeah, I would get that in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, I have a couple auctions I'm watching. I just have to.
Completely understandable. Nothing. I hate that when I miss an eBay auction when I'm streaming.
I do that all the time. No,
Yes.
I'm good. Okay. We've passed 10 o'clock, the next half hour mark.
Oh.
Should we give away another present?
Hell yeah.
Now, it's very convenient that the last one is a U.S. resident. I hope that all are U.S. residents. It is not because I don't want to pay the additional shipping. It is because customs in other countries is a pain in the neck.
Yes.
Okay. Our 750 subscriber winner. I'm going to just Spawn FC. He won the Spider-Man 210 first appearance of Madam Web in a 9.2 white page.
That's what
And since he was in the live stream, we threw in a copy of Sandman number 5, first appearance of Merv Pumpkinhead. Well, they made it to customs in Guatemala, and Guatemala sent him a notification saying, well, if you'd like your package, you must pay X amount in import taxes. Now, the guy doesn't have the money to do that, so now the books are being returned. I wish that I would have known how much the import taxes were. I would have paid for them in advance because I wanted him to have this stuff. So I'm communicating with him, and when I receive the books back, I'm going to PayPal him some money. They can't stop that at the border. Boom, wire transfer. And he said, don't worry about it. I was like, no, I'm on a mission now. You're getting a prize. So, so the next prize is actually in relation to our buddy Deegan Pecoris. Now, Deegan has a Patreon page where he has different levels of membership.
Oh, let me grab that.
Get the ticker. Get the ticker. Or not. Anyway,
So many.
There he goes. Yes. So if you join the platinum membership, which I have, I mean, it sounds a little bit expensive at $40 a month. However, I'd like to point out what you get for $40 a month. You get 2 signed prints a month, and you get to vote on what these prints will be. So the first month that I was a member of, this month's print is Daredevil and Kingpin. The black and white is signed and numbered up here in the corner. And you also get a full color print, which is available on his website if you want to purchase it, but it's included as well, also signed. Well, I'm giving away the full color one. Boom. Get it into the middle. And I had to pick up the plastic
Projector.
Thank you.
You complete him.
Art print top loaders. 11 by 17. So this is an 11 by 17 full color print by Deegan Pork Horse. I got to get it out of the Ohana logo. Signed by Deegan up here at the top. And we're just going to say that to enter this is nice, simple, hashtag Deegan. Deegan. You can actually pull that up on the screen right now, and it'll show on the screen and as people populate it. So
Yeah,
I will, again, pay for shipping on this one with thanks from Ohana, Switch, and Deegan Pecoris, who is in Memphis today at another show, and will be at Baltimore Comic-Con coming up. So spend less time with Frank Miller and more time with Deegan.
I will.
I'm interested. I know you will.
I don't know who really. Frank Miller? Frank Miller? Whatever.
Millar, yes. Like Mark Millar.
Yes. All right. So here we go. What do we got? Does that help? No, that doesn't do anything.
I love seeing all those Deegan. And make sure you can join him as well on Instagram at Pop Gore Culture.
Is that what it is?
Pop Gore something.
Pop Gore Art.
Pop Gore Art. Pop Gore something I remember before 2 glasses of tequila.
What are we up to?
Yes, there we go.
16?
I can't read that tiny. Sorry?
16.
16. And how many people?
18.
18, yes. If you want to win a full size 11 by 17 print by Deegan Pecoris, autographed by Deegan Pecoris, this is your chance. Hashtag Deegan in the chat will get you entered. Again, we're paying for shipping on this.
19 entries. Can we get one more at least?
Yeah, let's go for an even 20, guys. Come on. That way we can. Everybody has a 1 in 5, a 5% chance. A 1 in 5. 1 in 20, 5% chance. For me, math is complicated.
We're a comic channel, not a math channel.
Yeah, but the sad part is I'm actually a member of Mensa. I should have known that one. I can't remember names, but math is supposed to be my strong point. I think we just hit 20 with J. Dot. How did we do?
21.
Strong
okay.
doesn't necessarily mean good.
22, 23.
That's true.
Fun
All
Family RT. That's interesting. 24. Are we all in?
That should be, I think.
1 in 25 is 4%. Well, we were at 20 when I said 1 in 20 is 5%. So. Yes, 1 in 25 is 4%. Oh, God, I misread that. I thought it said Miss Jesus.
Miss Jessa.
Yes, I can see that now. Look, you know what? Let me put my glasses on so I don't. Oh,
No,
yes, I get
like
it now. Oh, my goodness. Things getting old. How are we doing on our count now?
We're up
Just
to
got
20,
2 more.
26.
Okay. I think we've got just about everybody in the chat. Let's pull a name up
Oh.
there. Maddox.
We're up to 28 now.
Yeah.
We are
Good
a little
thing
delay.
Placida. I don't know what emphasis on which syllable you use. Probably Placida.
That's cool.
Okay.
Chuck G's here.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit it! The Collector.
What up, the collector?
Awesome. The Collector. Yes, please. Same exact thing as before. Team Ohana Family on Instagram. Send me a message with your information, and I will get you this mailed out with extreme thanks from not only Team Ohana Family, but Switch Comics and Deegan Pecoris. Thank you for being here. So I'm going to write this down now. The Collector. I have to make sure I'm sending the correct things to the right people, you know?
Man, when I've sold 2 slabs on eBay before, there's been a time where I've like sealed a box and I've been like, shit, this one's going to California. That one's going to Florida.
Yeah. When I was, after my grandmother passed away, she had a lot of Hummels that I inherited. And I picked the ones that I wanted to keep, but the other like 75, I'm like, I'll just put them on eBay. And when 8 auctions end at the same time, I'm on my way to the post office going, did I do these right? Box cutters start checking shit, you know.
Yeah.
Popcorn's falling all over the place in the post office. They love you for that. Let me tell you, when you're making a mess.
I'm super meticulous with my eBay stuff. I'm very like one at a time. Take it slow. Triple check everything.
Yeah.
Don't want to make any mistakes.
Well, I mean, I bought a lot of these comics with the idea of being an investor and selling them, flipping them so I could get the ultimate books that I wanted, like your Journey into Mystery. And yeah, I haven't been able to sell any books. I mean, I did a show about a year ago, and other than that, no, I just like, oh no, I like it too much. I can't.
Yeah, I don't really sell comics. I sell keychains.
I want to know if you lost somebody that Sentinel behind you.
No.
No.
You were talking about your artificial girlfriend earlier. This was mine. No, yeah.
No.
I do a bunch of comic keychains, and I do these pretty frequently on eBay. So I'm very, like I said, I'm very just like, okay, this one is this one, right? Okay, this one, go to this person. All right, print, and then I'd really try to make sure, because it can be a lot.
That's cool. I also, I just want to come back here. They figured out who I reminded them of. Jeff Garlin.
Daddy Daycare.
You'll recognize it when you see him. Yeah.
I never saw the movie, but
I know, but the guy himself. You've seen him in
kind of
something.
looks like.
Anyway,
I can see it.
apparently I'm this guy.
Yeah, I get it.
There.
I don't know if in the StreamYard private chat, if it's just you and me, Greg, or also it's Marco. Can he see it?
It should be.
Okay.
Do you see a button for private chat, Marco? On the far right?
Far right. Yeah.
Okay.
So we 3 can
Right. So I
laugh at everybody in there.
Okay.
It was just a little thought.
Oh.
I think I have an Instagram message. Let's check this out real quick.
Yeah, I've been having the thing in full screen mode this whole time.
Collector wants to send me a
okay.
message. And also another United States fantastic, Mr. Collector. Or can I just call you Duh? I don't know what you. But anyway, congratulations. Got your information. I'll get this out on Monday. Thanks for being part of the celebration.
Yes.
I can't believe we're actually at 1,000, man. This is so cool.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, I was like geeking out when I hit 100.
Yeah.
I still can't wait to like someday have one of those like, was it 10,000 subscribers?
That's where you get
the plaque
Yeah.
that you put in the background.
Yeah.
I want to make one out of bronze. Just put it back there. Give me fake. It's okay.
Anthony was wondering if any of us have a slabbed Captain America book.
I have one in my giveaway.
Ooh. What is it?
Let me go grab it. It's sitting. Oh my god! What have I done to my hair?
My hair.
That's
Now,
pretty dope.
if anybody who knows me, well, I'll wait till he gets back on.
Alrighty, in the giveaway, this was a gift. Not okay. That sounded bad. It wasn't like, oh, I'm re-gifting it.
It's a fruitcake. It's a fruitcake.
No, but you know, I announced what I was giving away, and then I had some people from the community add some stuff as well, and so we have Capwolf here. I can get the layer off of it.
And Jacob Comics knew what it was before you showed it.
Yeah, good old Jacob. Capwolf. It is a really cool one. It's one of those things like, you know, I don't know if you've ever been given something to give away, and it's like, I kind of like it though. I want to keep it.
Yeah.
Rich says that a lot.
Yeah, a lot of times I get books from Syndicate to give away. Like he had one artist that was there that had done a complete run. I think it was six comic miniseries.
Yeah,
and he gave me all 6 comics, autographed, each one in a different color by the artist.
Oh, so I remember that. Yeah,
and I'm like, dude, I don't want to give this away. But I did because I was fair. But oh my goodness, I felt horrible. I'm like, can I have another copy? I'll buy it.
I once
worked it. I think I clicked that by mistake. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
There we go. I do want a Captain America book slabbed very badly, but it's one specific Captain America book. And it's the only one that I want slabbed. It is Captain America 100.
Yeah.
And I want it in a higher grade with the white lettering around Captain America because that's my birth book.
Oh, that's a pretty good one.
Yeah, I wish I had a cheaper birth book. Okay. it's like, do you follow sports cards at all?
Not at all. You could tell me any sports person's name, and
well, I could probably tell you these guys' names, and you know it. My birth year, the rookie cards of Johnny Bench and Nolan Ryan.
You see, that's where you'd be wrong.
I know Nolan Ryan. I don't know the other
guy. Johnny Bench is considered one of the greatest, at least defensive catchers of all time. So you got one of the best pitchers and one of the greatest catchers.
There you go.
When I first tried putting the 68 set together, Ryan in mint condition was going for $1,500. Now you can't touch it for less than $45,000.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah, and Larry loves Johnny Bench. Yeah.
So, what was your birth book, Marco?
Oh, mine's Absolute Carnage #1.
Ooh, there's a cool one.
Not bad.
I have to see the cover.
It's
nice.
It's the one that first appearance of Shriek and somebody else, I think. Pretty, decently iconic.
Yes, gotcha.
Do you have a cool one? Yeah.
Mine's not like super key or anything, but it's Spider-Man versus Wolverine. When they're in like the graveyard.
You gotta read. Did you read that book yet?
No, I haven't.
Oh man, to give you an idea of the age difference, I remember buying that off the shelf. So, and I didn't stop by the hospital and like give you a rattle. Sorry.
Yeah, it was this one.
Oh, I love that story.
Yeah.
Oh, Spider-Man is so traumatized at the end.
Right. Anyway, it's hard to go wrong with two of the most iconic.
Yeah, and it's a double-sized thickness book.
Yeah, it's a fat one. Fat stack.
It's a fatty.
Smoke him if you got him. Shout out to that guy or gal.
Would you guys mind if I disappeared for about 90 seconds to let the dogs out?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
okay.
Go ahead.
Well, I have a Great Dane, and when we feed him, we have to wait 1 hour to let him out. And he was being a pain in the neck and wouldn't eat till 8:30. So I'll be right back. I just want to open the door and let him out.
Let's see. Jay says,
"Stop talking about me. I hear you."
Their first book was Twig #1. That's very recent. Good book, though.
Nice.
Really enjoyed that run. Did you read that one?
I got it. I haven't read it yet.
Got it.
I have 2 kids, a 0 and a 2-year-old, so my time is extremely limited.
Do you like any Scotty Young stuff?
Yeah, I mean, I read his whole miniseries, The Me You See in the Dark. Is that what it was called?
The Me You Love in the Dark.
The Me You Love in the Dark.
Yeah.
That was I really like that. I didn't know anything about it going in, except
That was one of my favorite reads of everything last year. I really, really liked that.
Yeah, I thought it was really good.
And Twig was like very different though. It was a lot more like fun, but also like it's one of those things. It's like it's a proper like kid book, but can be enjoyed by anyone from any age. You know.
Gotcha. Oh, let me tell you, I just knocked out. Have you heard of Murder Falcon?
No.
Oh my god.
What am I missing out on?
All right. Do you like heavy rock?
Yeah.
Like, do you like heavy music? Okay. It's written and drawn and colored by this guy Daniel Warren Johnson, I think his name is, and it just kind of follows this guy who was in a band and they broke up, and he's kind of just like sort of loserish, and one day this like alien creature shows up in his apartment, like a bug looking thing. And he's like, oh, what do I do? And this giant falcon appears and he's like, get your guitar. And and he's like, the more riffs you play, the stronger I get. And it like, I don't know, it's dumb, but it's fun and funny. And then by the end I cried.
Did you say the art and writing was Daniel Warren Johnson?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, I know he does that quite a bit. I'm kind of off and on with him. I haven't read a ton of his stuff. I think the last thing might have been that Beta Ray Bill miniseries. It was pretty good.
That. Yeah. Yeah, he did do a power bomb now. That's his current run, which I
okay. I didn't even realize it was him.
Yeah. Highly recommended though. That was an awesome read. I think it's only like 8 issues.
Gotcha.
So, Marco, earlier you were talking about sending off books with a long lead time, having a book explode in the time that it's out. What's your biggest? Wow, I'm glad I got that sent out and back. I didn't realize it was going to be worth so much.
No, you might have misunderstood me a little bit. More so, what I was saying at that time was, it was just funny seeing, because again, like I'm so new to comics. So you go through a phase of like, wow, I can't $20. That's a lot to spend on a comic book, to $50 to $100 to now, $1,500 to thousands of dollars. Like it evolves very quickly.
Yes. Oh no, I believe me, I get that one.
So I was saying more so that it was funny to like get these books back, and at that time when I bought them, be like, these are so expensive, it's so cool, and then I get them back, and I'm just like, what is these pieces of shit?
I'm totally there with you, man.
I don't.
The increase in price was barely cover the cost of grading.
Yeah, I don't think I've had anything really explode over the time that I got it back. I definitely had a number of things that were supposed to be back before certain shows or movies that did not arrive in time.
Eternals. Yep.
I had the Hawkeye #1 that oh god, what's
Bendis?
The name? No.
David Aja and
who was the writer on that?
Matt Faction.
Yeah, the Faction run. I had the 1 in 25. Oh god, and I lost his name too. I still have it. Lost it. But anyway, it was a really clean copy of the 1 in 25. It came back a 9.8, but it came back like 6 months after the show. So.
Oh.
No, my bastard hand just started heading upstairs, which means I have to open up the baby gate for him, unless it's the wife thing.
Is that the? I think I got it.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll find out in a second if he starts whining. I have headphones on, so you'll tell me if he's whining.
Was it that one?
No, the one where he's got like the bow like downwards. What is that guy's name?
That
Addy Granov?
Yeah, Granov, the Granov variant. Yeah, I got that one, and it was like at one point going for decent money. And
that's a gorgeous cover, though.
I love Granov's work. Yeah, he does some really awesome stuff.
I mean, and the out of focus smokiness of the buildings in the background is just perfect.
Yeah.
How bad is your obviously you have your slab on the wall behind you. And, you know, I got mine. How bad is your slabs just elsewhere? Like, how do you store them? And
Oh, I've got the plastic BCW folding cases, which I fight with more than anything else, just trying to get them closed properly.
Got some there, and then probably really stupidly on the ground there behind my chair. So I'm sure to crack them when I scoot back.
I didn't. Again, this is a different laptop, so I haven't gotten everything loaded up. But I think I'm over 250 slabs now, and
Wow.
I'm using the laptop the camera. So I'm sorry, but let's see if I can show. You can see all the boxes down there.
Are those slab boxes?
Those are all slab boxes.
Wow.
Oh wow!
Even some of the cardboard ones, because the plastic ones were out of stock or just getting too expensive.
They are, yeah.
But when you go in and doing shows, it's very convenient and
Gotcha. Yeah.
you want to make sure they don't get banged around too much.
You do a lot of shows pretty frequently?
No, not as much as I'd like. I'm in North Georgia, and there really aren't a lot of shows unless you're well connected with people.
Yeah.
And I have just about all I can handle with the channel and my day job. Okay, my day job, I'm averaging about 60 hours a week.
Yeah.
And it just gets a bit hectic, but I would still like to. But some of the things that it's just sometimes I sell a book, and as walking away, I'm like, I miss it already. You know,
Yeah.
I become too emotionally attached to it.
At one point, I had kind of the idea of like, oh yeah, I'll get into selling comics, and I'm just like, I don't think I can do that.
It is tough. We're trying to find.
I've only really recently come to the realization that I'm not gonna like. I can't keep like trying to play this like a hedge fund stock market thing, where I like try to get ahead of the curve and like make my money, and it's just.
Yeah,
I just gotta get what I want to get, you know.
Mm-hmm. It still kind of hurts me a little bit. The big one, like I said, I sold a lot of books to get my Journey 83.
Yeah.
But the biggest one that I sold for that was my Spider-Man 50. And like that one still, like, I think about it sometimes and I'm like, where are you? I sold it to a good buddy though. So like,
oh, man.
I was gonna say that's my one of my grails. I just got that this year. 4.0 white page.
I actually a different friend of mine was kind of getting out of comics. He just had a kid, so he's like, "Yeah, these got to go."
Oh, congratulations to him, though. That's good.
Yeah, he's been doing great. But anyway, so yeah, he was selling, and he had that. He had a Tomb of Dracula 10, and I missed out on that. And then so when he put the 50 up for sale, I'm like, I want it.
Yeah,
and it was actually not too terribly long before we got Kingpin back in Hawkeye. So it actually, went up a little bit. Nothing too crazy, but it went up a decent amount.
That's my next cosplay.
No, yeah.
Look, my body frame. I got the Hawaiian shirt and the white suit and the hat. I will shave my head bald.
And the cane.
And the cane. And then you just got to rip off a
right
door
here.
And you're good to
right
go.
Here. And I've been practicing. And the bishop woman thinking that she could just quit like this is Goldman Sachs.
That's not bad, actually.
I've been practicing.
Good. Yeah.
It takes effort to be a geek, okay?
He might be my favorite portrayal of any Marvel villain. I think
definitely fantastic. I mean,
he's up there. He really, really is. I have to think about that for a while. I mean, Kate Blanchett as Hela is up there too.
I love Hela. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want Hela to come back so bad.
Yeah.
I'm one of those. I'm like, she's not dead. Planet blew up, but she's fine.
Off screen.
Yep.
But she draws her strength from Asgard, which is no longer there, so she'll be a weakened version.
Yeah.
But
she took an L that day, but she'll be back.
Yes. Surtur, I don't care.
Yeah, he was fun, but it makes an amazing action figure. But that's a different thing.
Yeah, right. I can picture him as a nice
it's so
sideshow statue.
It's like they made a Legends, like it's fully posable and everything. He's like 19 inches tall or something. Huge sword. He's super fun.
Wow.
But yeah, I mean, I think part of it's unfair because he had such a long run playing Kingpin. Like nobody else really has this much screen time
I
to
see what you're
really
saying.
delve into a role, but he still killed it.
Yeah.
I'm reading a message. Actually, I just got a message from Kenneth Bird, and you can see him in the chat.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Kenneth.
And I'm sorry, Kenneth. I'm going to embarrass you. I'm going to read this. It's
Oh, snap.
it's nice. It's beautiful. I love it.
Kenneth's always super nice.
He is. He always is. Yes. I hope you and all your family members are having a wonderful day and night. Thank you so much for what you do for the comic book family, and thank you so much for. And I hope that all your loved ones are having a wonderful day and night with all your friends too. Thank you, and let me know if you got this message. Oh yes, obviously I got this message. Thank you so much. It's honest to God, Kenneth. It's people like you, which is why I want to keep the channel the way it is, family oriented, and I'm so happy that you are a part of it. Hi, Mrs. Ohana just showed up, along with a come here.
Anthony's Grail is Hulk.
Oh yeah.
Hulk #1.
Ooh, the original one. Out
Oh,
of the
yeah?
first 6 episodes.
And it's getting further and further away.
Yes, right. Along with FF #1. Come here. Come here.
Yeah, that's a
Come
big
here.
one.
There you go. Come here.
So, they're off screen. Above my X-Men 12 here, I have whatever,
Yes.
the Thor 411 or something, the first time Juggernaut and Thor fight.
Oh,
And
wow.
then above Iron Man is Iron Man 66, I think is what it is. First time Iron Man and Thor fight. And so like I don't know, I get into this like at least lately. I'm in these like
Hi,
collection.
people.
This is Ohana in the house. Of course, now the dog wants to come in.
But she can't hear us, right?
No, she
No.
can't hear us.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Unless I had super hearing.
It's sweaty. But...
Oh.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Nice and sweaty.
You have to duck down. I like to see your mouth.
Oh, well.
There you
There you go.
Hey,
How many
What's going
people we
on?
got in here?
I can't see
this
that
is Marco,
from
by the way, from Switch Comics.
Why, hello,
Hanging out with
Mr.
us.
Marco. How are you?
Good. Hope you're doing well.
Okay, here. Hang this up.
It's strong.
Planet Arizona Comics. What up?
Awesome. And Planet Arizona Comics just said hi, Mrs. Ohana.
Oh, hi. I think I may need to. Hi, Planet
And Larry
Arizona.
says hi.
Hi, Larry.
Anthony says hi.
Hi, Anthony.
You know, someday in the future, you'll have to tell people your first name. No, I won't. A lot of hi, Mrs. Ohana is being popped in. Oh, now she's taking the seat.
Oh.
Well, you might as well get your headphones at that point. Right
So
over there where you left them.
you were saying you kind of got
Oh.
into the thing of like fighting, the first
Yeah.
fights and stuff like that.
Well, specifically with Thor, and so like I really want to get Journey 112, which is Hulk versus Thor.
Mm.
Amazing cover. But unfortunately, like it's like I'm not going to be able to go to pairing piece. I'm not going to be able to get the Hulk one to go with that one.
Yeah.
You know, with Iron Man, it's like, okay, well, I don't have Tails 39, but I can afford an Iron Man 1, you know.
Yeah.
But Hulk 1 is his first appearance, so it's like, well, can't really do anything about that.
That's
Now, hang on, and I want to build up your confidence here. You say you can't afford a Tails 39, but you got a JIM 83. And you didn't think that was going to happen either.
Well,
It could
not
happen.
yet. Not yet. Yeah.
It could walk in the door tomorrow. Somebody that has no idea says, will you give me $50 for it?
Okay, cool.
Doubtful, but we'll see. Like I said, it is.
And you would say, no, I can't do that because it's worth a lot more.
God, I don't know. If you're okay, let's say you're at
Can you hear?
a thrift store and somebody has an Amazing Fantasy 15 and they don't know what it is. You're looking through their books and they're like, whatever. Each comic's $1.
I always think about this kind of thing.
Do you let them know or do you just buy it for $1 and run away like a madman?
I don't know.
I would say me, because I like thrift stores and stuff. I would honestly say, I would actually just say, hey, could I have that?
If it's in a store, it's their job to find out what things are worth before they sell it.
Okay,
they don't
not a
do
thrift
their
store.
due
Let's say
diligence-
it's a flea market.
or Goodwill.
And, like-
sometimes you feel like Houndham's there.
No, you're seeing the person in the eyes. You see who owns this.
A garage
Oh,
sale.
okay.
They're just sawed up.
Garage
Yeah,
sale.
garage sale. There we go. You're at a garage sale. It's a 80-year-old man who's just cleaning out his garage. All right. All right. He's looking a little
Oh, you
sickly.
just throwing the
Oh.
guilt on here, man.
He's got a limp.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see
all
you see the
honesty,
gutters
if
could
I
be
go to a garage
repaired.
sale, if it's a garage sale and I see an 80-year-old man with an Amazing Fantasy number 15 and he's asking $1 for it, I will buy it from him for $1. Go and sell it, take half the money and give it to him. How's that?
Or what I would do would just tell him what he has, and then if he just says, "Well, here, just take it," then
Yeah, but you might say it's worth $15,000, then he wants $14,950.
well,
At which point you don't have the money to buy it for him and help him make the money. I would at least split it with him, which is better than 99% of the population would do.
Man, I feel like if you do that kind of thing, though, like you could get. I feel like the less interaction you have with the person, the better, because there's so much room for litigious things to happen. I feel like
All right, so
that
what
might
if
be
you
cold.
were to
It might be
just, like,
cold
put
and
it-
crass, but
what if you just put an envelope in his mailbox with $8,000 cash or something?
Well, then he's gonna think somebody got murdered or something.
Well, at that age, he probably forgot about half the people anyway.
Well, what if I want to keep it though? What if I want to keep
yeah,
the comic?
yeah.
And I don't have any money to give him. I got that $1 though.
Yeah, you know what? If I wanted to keep it, I would have to tell him at the sale. It would have to. This is worth a lot more than this. I can't give you $1, but I don't have the money in my budget to give him tens of thousands of dollars. So.
Yeah. Okay. Would you feel happy? Like, I don't know. This is still crazy, but just giving him
No.
like 100. Like I can
No.
afford 100, you know?
No. There would have to be a comma in the number at the very least for
Yeah.
AF-15. AF-15.
Yeah.
Low
yeah.
grade. I'm assuming it's a low grade because if he didn't know what it was worth anything, he didn't take care of it.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So we're looking at a 0.5 to a 1.5 book, which is still a $10,000 book.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I really don't know.
I might have to drop off my motorcycle with the title. Wow.
What about you, Marco?
Well, one, I feel like everybody's got this story of you'll never believe what I found at a yard sale or this whatever, you know, and I don't have any of that. Best I did, I found a Mortal Hulk #1 for $2.
Oh man.
And it's like, you know, that's cool, I guess, but I don't know. I feel like I never get that luck. So I don't know what I would do if I ever did. I feel like I'd be in a dream. I'd be like, this isn't real. I'd probably walk away and pick it up. But I don't know, because that's the thing. Like, you know, I'm not made out of money. I don't have that. I don't have enough to give him for sure.
Right.
But at the same time, I don't think I could like walk away from the chance of
No.
owning an Amazing Fantasy 15.
Well, could I fall back on what I said earlier that I would sell a good portion of my collection to get an AF-15? So if I could get that book and sell a good portion of other Slab books for $8,000 to $10,000 and give him $8,000 to $10,000 in cash and keep the AF-15 myself, that would be worth it to me.
that would be worth it. Oh, look, you are.
Amazing Fantasy 15, first appearance of Spider-Man, the one I asked you a year ago about me selling the majority of my comics to get.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
that one, yeah.
That'd be so hard.
Yeah, man. I think it's a game time decision for me. I can't tell you what I would do until I'm like in it.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
look, there's a. I was a kid at the time, literally in my early teens, like 13, and I was looking through an Overstreet price guide from I think 1980. There you go, age. And I was looking. I was in a place of business where my grandmother worked, and I was looking at Marvel Comics #1, which at the time I think was $128,000. It was actually worth more at that point than Action #1. That was our dog, correct? I heard it in here.
That was Buster.
Okay.
Yeah.
So somebody over my shoulder pointed down and went, "Hey, I have that book," pointing to Marvel Comics #1. I slammed the book closed. The price guide closed. And at age 13, already knew how to wheel and deal. And said, "Look, hey, look, I'm building a collection of that book, and I'm missing that one. Would you be willing to sell it?" He's like, "Well, yeah, how much would you give me for it?" I said, "Well, it's an older book. Would you take $100 for it?" I'm 13 years old. I'm already trying to figure out where I'm coming up with $100.
Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah, sure. I can bring it here next week if you want." Now I'm about to get a Marvel Comics #1 for $100
Yeah.
as a 13-year-old. Do you think I care about morals?
No.
No, not at that age.
Well, also, I mean, at that age, I can also see like $100 being like a ludicrous amount of money to think about. You're like,
Yeah,
this is
ludicrous
plenty for the
speed,
guy.
go.
Yeah.
Ludicrous price, go.
Yeah. Like he'll
He
be
came
fine.
in the
He's got
following week.
$100.
He came in the following week and said that he checked the attic in his father's house where he had the comics, and it turns out his dad threw out all the comics 6 months ago.
No.
And they were all 1930s and 40s comics.
Damn.
If it hurts, stop doing it.
That's heartbreaking.
He's scratching himself, and he's got a sore.
Yeah.
I didn't kick the dog.
Not this time.
J. Dot.
Ooh, what's the best pick you got for $1 or $2?
Mine was.
You guys go first. I'm winning this one.
Oh, see, like I said, mine's awful. Mine's a Hulk, Immortal Hulk #1, which is like a $20 book or something. I never have any luck with that kind of stuff.
I see Greg staging something here.
The door is open.
Thunderbolts.
Ooh,
Oh, nice.
First Prince of Thunderbolts.
I don't know if it was $2, but it was under 10, and it was in just a used bookstore. It should be higher than a 6.5. That's embarrassing. I'm gonna get it regraded because that's ridiculous.
My Hulk 449 is also embarrassing. I thought it was going to be a 9.8, and it came back an 8.5.
Oh,
But that's a long story. 9.6, pretty good.
I was hoping for a 9.8 also, but anyway, New York Comic Con, I'm going to say 87, 88. Isaac Asimov was there. Adam West was there. And the guy had rented off a room on the side where every book in there was $1 a piece. Every book. I mean, the entire room. And I went in and I found a book that I swore I thought was a reprint, and I realized it was not Amazing Adventures. It was the actual X-Men #1.
Yeah, go up there. You could go up there.
And
X-Men #1.
And it was also the same book that years later I sold to a store. I was in desperate need of money for buying clothing to go for a job interview. And I sold for $95. So
oh.
it was about a 2.5 to a 3.0.
Look what's
Presented
there,
nicely, though.
Oh
But
man.
I did buy my X-Men #1 for $1.
Well,
I
at
knew what
least
it
you
was,
can
too.
say you owned
I grabbed
it.
2 other books, flipped the X-Men #1 upside down, went to the counter, and she went $1, $2, $3, $3. So I'm like, here you go, $1, $2, $3, $3. Yay!
Oh man.
So it was karma that I only got $95. So
That's still a positive.
That's
yeah,
true.
But do you have any idea how much I wish I still had that book?
Oh, I can imagine it. It
Oh,
probably keeps
that
you
would
up some
be-
nights.
That would be PC, the ultimate PC book for me.
Yeah.
And there's a 3.0 at Syndicate Comics right now. So
Yeah.
Yep.
Jay said he found Blade Vampire Hunter #1 for $2.
Nice. That's a pretty good book now.
Yeah, it's ramping up. I can only imagine.
I've
Hard.
built up several collections over the years and had them either stolen or lost or whatever. And I'm working on this collection now. And one of the first books I got, because I just love the character. We discussed her earlier. First appearance of Ahsoka Tano was Clone Wars #1.
Mm-hmm.
And I brought it to Knoxville, Tennessee show. I wanted to submit for CGC grading, but this was the beginning of COVID. So
Yeah.
CGC canceled and CBCS was there. So I dropped it off at grading and stopped off at my buddy's table, Shane, who's no longer with us. Miss you, bud. And I asked him, how's everything going? And he's like, oh, man, this is right when they announced that Rosario Dawson was going to be portraying her in the Mandalorian. And he said, I'd be doing so much better if I had more copies of Clone Wars #1. And I said, well, I actually just dropped off a copy for grading. And he's like, well, how was it? I'm like, it's in a near mint condition. I wound up getting a 9.4. And he's like,
Nice.
oh man, how much did you pay for it? And I said, $2.94. At which point, the missus here does this slow death look.
Like how much?
Like, and as soon as I could see her out of the corner of my eye, I'm like, I'm a dead man. I'm a dead man. I'm a dead man. You know?
But Shane saved your ass.
And Shane definitely saved my ass. He said, oh, man, go pull it out of grading. I'll pay you double that right now. To which she's like, maybe he knows what he's doing.
Okay.
Well, I didn't.
Oh.
I wound up getting a 9.4 in it.
What do you mean you didn't?
I didn't pull it out of grading.
Oh, okay.
I did. No, I paid $2.94.
What are you doing?
And I got a 9.4 CBCS. And the following year, I sold it at a show for $8.50, which is a nice markup. And she sees the guy walking away. She's like, you sold the Clone Wars? I'm like, well, yeah, you hated the fact that I bought that book. And sorry, no, it was $3.94, not $2.94. And she said, well, yeah, but now it's nostalgic. I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ.
Stop confusing me, woman.
Yeah, exactly. So I took the $8.50. I added $300 and went from a 9.4 CBCS to a 9.6 CGC.
Nice.
Which to me is a nice upgrade. And during one of the videos, I said to her, hey, I got this back, 9.6 CGC. And she's like, oh, cool. I said, yeah, I paid $11.50 for it. She's like, okay. I'm like, okay, I have it documented on YouTube that she was not angry at me for spending $1,150 for a video for a comic book.
Yeah, that's
$1,150.
Okay, I don't think it clicked then. Now it's
Yeah,
clicking.
exactly. Well, I didn't care if it clicked then. I have it documented that I told you.
Well,
But
I'm
I
a bit slow.
Well, CGC is a better
Return.
I don't want to use a return. 9.6 in CGC is worth more than a 9.6 in CBCS. By 20%, maybe, basically. You agree with that? 10%?
I don't have any, like in my shop and in my personal experience, I don't have any problem. My best profit actually on a book was a CBCS book, and I had no issue selling it. I got a first appearance of Riri, Iron Man 9. I think I paid $100 on it, and then got whatever grading fees and stuff, and then CBCS got a 9.8 and sold it for $8.50.
Very nice. And you couldn't get that at this moment in time, but you will again soon.
Yeah, I actually just fairly recently picked up the raw book again. The only reson I sold it because again, in this transitional period of
it just became crowded down here. 3 dogs.
All that one each sheet rock.
but in this transitional period of like how much money can I spend on a comic,
Yeah.
And so I really wanted NYX3, and at the time I was like, I can't spend that much money. And when that comic came back at 9.8 and I saw how much it was going for, I was like, okay, I can sell that and get my NYX3, and I made that decision.
Wait, so did you get a 9.8 on the NYX?
No, I got a 9. My buddy was selling this, so I got it for a pretty good price. I think I paid like $5 or $5.50 or something like that for it.
I missed. What grade is it?
9.0.
That's still great. That's still great.
Yeah, I'm happy with it.
That's one of the books I desperately want. I have an NYX4,
Yeah,
which is a great cover, but it's not the NYX3.
yeah, that whole run is great covers.
Yes. Oh man, it's surreal. Those covers. Best word I can come up to describe them.
But yeah, I'm pretty happy. I bought a really nice high grade. It's raw still, but again, I'm kind of accumulating some more things to send off to get graded, and that Iron Man 9 is going to go back and hopefully get another 9.8. But even if it's not, like I said, I'm not super big on the grades. I really don't have a ton of 9.8s. Like on my back wall here, my Venom 3 is a 9.8, but that, again, just came into the shop. It was a signed 9.8, by Donnie Cates, and I was like, and I was already like in my mind kind of thinking man, I need to get a copy of Venom 3 sometime. And then that stumbled in the shop. I'm like, okay, well, that's going home with me.
I've never gotten one of those, and I love that cover. There's already been homages to that cover. I mean, it's
I think that's the only 9.8 in my wall right now. Other than there's a third row that's off camera. I got a couple up there, I think. But like I said, I'm for the most part, a lot of times, like I'm happy, like with my She-Hulk 34. I was like, I got to get that cover. I want it to present super well. You're buying it for the cover, it's not a key, it's just a cover. And I was just looking at the prices, and I think I paid like $125 for the 9.6, and I was like, yeah, I'm happy with that. Like,
yeah, sometimes the distinction between 6 and 8 is just a lot of money.
Yeah, I've definitely got more 9.8s from sending in books rather than buying 9.8s. I don't care that much. Like, I have no problem buying a 9.0, or like I said with the old stuff. I mean, like that's so 5.5, 1.8, 2.0, 3.5, 2.0, 2.0. Like they're big books, but they're low grade, and as long as they present decently, that's fine with me.
Look, I mean, people say better low grade than no grade, but the bottom line is when you look at the comic, do you feel happy?
Oh yeah, for sure. And there's definitely like there's an art to buying low grade books, because not every 3.0 looks the same.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I love the ones that have a bunch of creases down the spine. Like kind of like where the page has been flipped open.
Yeah,
but like the rest of the cover looks immaculate. It's like that's gonna put that price way low, and it's gonna be a great looking addition to the wall.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Look, when ASM 361 Carnage was at its hype, and Echo was at its hype, I traded ASM 361 at a 9.6 and first appearance of Echo at a 9.6 for a Fantastic Four book, which was worth much less at the time, and right now it's worth more than the other two combined because of the way the market has gone. But I didn't care because I just loved the book. Fantastic Four number 9.
What's the key value on?
Is there in love? No, it's third Silver Age appearance of Silver Surfer.
Okay,
third.
Gotcha.
And that's the only key on it. It's got the Baxter building in the background, which has already been shown. Stanley Story, Jack Kirby, and Dick Ayers cover and art. It's just one of the first 10 Fantastic Fours, but I saw the cover and it presented so well to me. I'm like, I don't care if I'm trading for less value. I want that book. And since then, this book has gone up and the other two have gone down, so I'm happy. But so I pegged that Kenneth Bird. I wish somebody could help me out with all my comic books and let me know how much they're worth. I live in Virginia. Cover price. That would be my best bet.
Yeah.
Oh, I did want to clarify. Somebody asked if I started collecting 3 years ago. Is that when I opened my shop? I work for a shop. I didn't open a shop.
Just answering it.
So yeah, the shop that I work at has been open for about 4 years, and I started working there roughly 3 years ago.
You got the JAM. You own it. Just admit it already. Kenneth, I would recommend, and Greg turned me onto this website, Cover Price, COVR price. And I think it's a nominal fee to join, but it gives you a lot of resources. But at the same time, you could also inventory your books, and it gives you an overall value of your collection based on market value. So
it's not always perfect, but it's better.
None of them are. None of the sites are.
No.
1057 giveaway number 3.
Yes.
How many giveaways are having?
Yes. All right.
All
you guys.
All of them.
in case anybody missed the Mandalorian issue 3 before with Grogu, he did do a second book from Syndicate Comics. They're the ones giving it. Mandalorian number 3 with Mando as the remark, also signed with a sticker, in case you care about that. So we got another giveaway, the second book and last, just so you know, from the Mandalorian from pull out his name,
George.
George Janti.
Yeah.
He's the one that did the art for it, the cover art for it. And we've got the signature and the remark. Nice drawing of Mando on it.
Yep.
And I would say this would be hashtag Mando, Mando.
Real fast, I just want to say hi to the people that I didn't say hi to. Hi, people I missed. Sorry, I was
you. The whole time
I was distracted with things with the dogs.
So just to make sure everybody knows, go to cobblelounge.com if you want to see more of this artist's work.
Eisner Award winning. Very nice.
And I'll be honest. I talked with him afterwards, and I said, "Look, I would be more than happy to have you on the show anytime you have any projects you want to promote."
I was going to ask you about this.
I wanted to talk with you first because honestly, if you're a jerk, I don't want you on the show. He's a nice guy. He really is a genuinely nice guy. I love talking with him. He's another very talented and humble person. And he said that, if there's any time that he wanted me to just have him on the show, he'd be more than willing. But I gave him a couple of business cards, which we got to redo the business cards, dude. They still say Ohana Comics. There's so much stuff we have to do. We premiered our.
I know, I love it.
I know.
Do your viewers like the logo?
Yeah,
no, they hate it.
Like
They hate it so much.
This woman has
that
no
subscribe
sense of
count was just going way down.
I know, right?
Sense of sarcasm.
That was sarcastic.
Huh?
That was sarcastic.
Yeah, you think?
And you're like, I got to get off the stream. You just leave.
But how are we doing on our count here for hashtag Mando?
So
how many
very
people
good.
We got in it so far?
Oh, so very good. 26.
26. Come on. You want to have a chance to win Mandalorian issue number 3, just like the last one, but this time with a Mandalorian remark on it.
I mean,
also
guys,
autographed.
Mandalorian.
Rambo Morion. Oh, everybody shush. Including a sticker. And you can re-show the picture again in case people want to have their... We don't have a COA for it. I'm sorry. I was there. I met the guy. I watched him draw this. I'm telling you, it's drawn and signed by...
I missed it.
George. Yeah, she was checking out the rest of the antique mall. Thank you. So, how are we on numbers?
28.
All right, we're going to give a countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw. I'm having an argument with my fingers. That's what I'm doing.
I saw. Oh, man. Good thing you're not.
All right, here we go.
Drum
Here we go,
roll,
here we go.
please.
Third winner goes to DMLLOY.
His name's Dylan. Yeah.
Dylan. Okay.
Dylan, congratulations and welcome. I'm so glad actually that one of your subscribers won this, and hopefully they become one of my subscribers, vice versa. What did I just do with my pen? I have my pen here. It was
Right here.
Oh, thank you.
Congrats,
Good thing
Dylan.
I'm here. He'd be lost.
So, Dylan, please go to Team Ohana Family on Instagram. Send me a message with your address, and I will get this mailed off to you on Monday. Actually, she will get this mailed off to you because she's got to make a mail run. I got to prepare all the packages.
Mail call.
Drop the link there in the chat for you guys,
Oh,
you,
one.
Dylan.
And this is for
Congrats, Mr. Dylan.
Mando. So we have 3 giveaways already. And I said during the beginning of the stream, we've got some serious giveaways here. These are signed properties.
Signed?
Signed, yes.
Everyone likes signed.
Well, I gave away the Grogu variant signed by George's, the Mando variant signed by George, and the full color Deegan.
I love that one.
Yes. But we keep the black and white for ourselves. So these 3 have already been given away.
Who won that?
That was given to the collector.
The collector.
The collector.
That's
Because
good
he is
for
the man.
That's good for the collectors.
Yeah, we're from New
Collector.
York. We're going to
Okay, that made
emphasize
no
this. I'm
sense.
sorry.
That made no sense.
She's actually playing a slot machine underneath the table.
No, I'm not.
I'm reporting you.
I am not.
That was a good win. 27 million. Good chance.
No, I didn't do this during the day, so I have to keep my streak going. Sorry.
My Star Wars
Thought
Galaxy
we
of
wouldn't
Heroes
notice,
is
but we
suffering.
did.
Yes. Ah, nice call out to the Avengers. That man's playing Galaga. Thought we wouldn't notice, but we did. Very good, Marco. Okay, next topic. We got a half an hour, and then we go for the main giveaway for the show.
Yes. Marco, how long ago? How
That's a good question.
what? So what, Marco?
Well,
Seriously.
How long have you been on YouTube? When did you start?
I guess it's been a couple years or so now. Well, I guess with this channel, I've actually I've been on and off YouTube with various channels for a long time. I used to play music in several bands, so I actually started by making music videos on YouTube. I've done a video game channel. I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Competitively. I had a channel for that at one point.
Oh, nice.
And then now past couple years or so, I've been doing the comic channel. But that has become a more recent focus of mine.
Right. Cool.
Do you still have these other channels, or this is your channel now?
Yeah, this is all I focus on now. The music stuff, I don't play in the bands anymore. I do hope to record some new music, hopefully in the near-ish future. But yeah, no real set plans on that. The Yu-Gi-Oh! I played that competitively for a while, but it got exhausting just constantly traveling and spending. You got to spend a lot of money on that game.
Oof.
And so you know how like comics, the market's constantly fluctuating and comics are going up and down. It was way worse with Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. And that's part of my thing is like I hustled too, and like I bought and sold on the side. And so, you have to go to these tournaments, and in between your matches, you have to look at a dude, like flip through a dude's collection and just be able to be like, yeah, I can give you this much for it. And you have to know your numbers. And like, if you overpaid, you're screwing yourself,
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So it just became so much that you had to like know every single day. And then, it's just like, this is too much work. And I got out of that, even though I made pretty decent money at it. But, and then the gaming one I had a lot of fun with. I really like doing a lot of editing and stuff like that. But it's just such an oversaturated market that man, it's rough.
Say, my friend and I tried a few times to do like a let's play kind of thing.
Yeah,
but...
I thought I put out pretty, not to toot my own horn, but I thought I put out pretty quality, content and like really well edited videos. And it's like, hours and hours of work for each video to get like 30 views, and it's just like I'm tired.
You're preaching to the choir.
At one point, the most I think I ever did, I did 8 hours of editing on a 2-minute video.
Oh
my
God.
Yeah, it can get very intensive when you start doing a lot of things. And so eventually I was just like, I'm tired and I don't want to do this anymore.
I hear that.
I understand 100%. There were times where I would take like a 2-3 week video break from making videos because it became overwhelming.
Yeah,
I felt like I was running in place, getting nowhere, and making videos. And I enjoyed and appreciated the people that were subscribed to me, but at the same time, at that time, I saw no growth in my channel.
You got discouraged.
Mm-hmm,
Thank you.
For sure.
Well, I know with YouTube, because I watched a lot of YouTubers, and what's it called? Then like average people just think, oh, it's easy to take a video, but no, as you said, it takes a lot to make a video, to post, editing and stuff, and
yeah, I mean, getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning to watch the video, right? Watch something that's dropped by Disney Plus right away, so we can get the video reaction video up online as soon as possible, and you kill your sleep cycle.
Oh, for sure.
I think that's actually what's stopping me from doing a YouTube video. Is like, okay, it'll be fun to film, but it's like to upload it, then to try and edit it. I'm like, too much.
No, I mean, but we get up at 3 a.m. and we do this until 4 some odd, and it's in the middle of the week, so you got to go to work. And then Greg spends a couple hours before, instead of sleeping, to edit it, and throws it up on YouTube, and we get 27 views.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, really? It took us, it took us longer to do the video and edit the video than the amount of time that was spent watching the video.
Yeah. I was talking to Greg a little bit earlier, and
Hey,
I used to do that with my my brother. We'd stay up until 3. We'd watch the show, and that's another thing too. Is like a lot of the stuff it's always just been me. Like I've never really had any help with anything. My brother comes on the channel, but he's there. He talks and then he leaves, and then I do the editing and uploading and making the thumbnails and. So I cut out that content a while back, and I enjoyed making it, but it was just like, God, I didn't go to bed until like 5 a.m, and then I had to go to work, and then it's like nobody watched the video, so why did I do that? And yeah,
well, I mean, and that's the whole thing. I'm not trying to poo-poo and saying that the only reason we do this is because we want to get a lot of views.
No,
but when you feel like nobody cares about it, then I don't want to waste time on it.
but at the same time, though, you have to realize that again, you need to do it. Even if you get 1 view, you need to do it because you generally enjoy doing it.
True, but when you look at it like from our perspective, okay, we have 1,060 subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
If 26 people view it, that means that 1,034 people don't care.
Well,
if they don't care, then I need to devote my time to doing things that more people care about.
yeah.
Okay,
It's also
not that I am.
It's like a development of your time as well, because like if I decide to do a video where like, I have a little idea of something I want to talk about, and I sit down for 20 minutes, record a video, spend 10 minutes editing, and it's this quick, simple thing. If nobody end up watching that, it's like, fine, it didn't take too much out of me. But when I'm like, I have some things even on this channel where I spend hours editing, and it's like, if nobody watches that, it's like, I could have just alternatively sat down for 20 minutes and just talked about something,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah,
Greg, how long does it take you to edit you and Rich's?
A good editing, not just a quick, I want to get it up online thing.
It depends on the episodes. She-Hulks are nice because they're only like 25 minutes or something like that. That'll probably take an hour or so, only because I have to keep cutting it up in increments. And if there's any music in it, I have to remove the music. But like
copyright strike.
Lord of the Rings, that sucks doing because it's at least full 60 minutes. So that's probably hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. And if I have to weigh how cheeky I want to get, like if I want to put a meme in it or something that I find is funny, that takes time to edit and zoom into your face or my face when I'm making a stupid face or something without realizing it.
And
so
bear in mind that if we get 25 views and the average person who watches 4 minutes of our video, that's 25 times 4, which is 100 minutes, an hour and 40 minutes. It takes him 2 hours to edit the video. We're spending more time working on the video than actually people are watching.
It sounds bad at the surface level.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
It's a gamble for doing videos on YouTube, though. That's that's just how it is.
Anthony, no, tequila. So,
Rich, is that the new? It's the Timohana tequila.
Yes.
Saf, you're so right, man. Perfectionism, you have to balance how perfect you make something versus how long it takes to do it.
Yeah.
Are you a perfectionist with that, Marco, or are you?
It just depends, because like I said, like, I mean, there's times where you'll spend like an hour editing, like maybe 5 seconds of a video, and especially if you get into like keyframing and like weird little things, and sometimes, especially like that was what was so rough when I did the video game channel, was because like I did a lot of editing, and I would do like Photoshop work and like other stuff that have to do outside of the program to get in, and then import that into Premiere, and then start implementing that, and then doing the zooms and the tracking, and it could be so much work, and then just for like nothing, like absolutely nothing of a moment, or like it's just like a blinking thought, and it's like, oh yeah, that took me an hour and a half.
Yeah, well, and you can't, and at least for me, when I do something like that, and I'm like, and I show somebody, I'm like, did you see it? And they're like, oh yeah, I guess. What happened? I guess. And you're like, well, fuck you.
Yeah. I did.
Well, and the thing is, also from our point of view, Sherry and I don't know if Sherry does the same, but sometimes Greg's like, hey, did you see that? And I'm like, yeah, I did. And in my mind, I'm like, wasn't that big a deal, but okay.
Yeah.
I want to make sure he knows that I care. Because I really do.
Sometimes,
I understand the. No, 99 out of 100 times, I really do love what you do. Once in a while, I'm like, that was good. Good job. But bear in mind that 99 times out of 100, he's got to correct me on stuff or fill in the gaps of stuff that I say or don't know. So we complement each other so well. I'm so glad that Greg is my partner. You make
mistakes and he fixes them.
Yeah, he does. I'll even say during my CGC unboxings, I'm sure I'm wrong here, but Greg will fill it in. And then I send him the video and he fixes it for me.
2 peas in a pod.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's the responsible one. I'm the goof.
I could totally tell that. I noticed that from day one.
Are you okay with being the responsible one, Greg?
Yeah.
That was hesitant.
Yeah, I know, right? He's like, part of him was like, I want to be the goofy one.
It's like, I want to have fun too.
I have weird goofiness though, and it doesn't always land, so it's okay. You could be the goofy one. Let's see, Saf. I think I looked at your channel, and I think I saw some of your old Airbender videos. So that's interesting. That's Viacom messed him up. That's interesting. Greg paused because he's worried. Yeah, I know. Everything I say, it's like I have to like strategically answer. Yes, I will be the straight man.
But it's on the internet, and with the internet, it's forever.
I want to jump back on this one, if you don't mind. Anime Saving.
Sure.
I don't know if you're okay with anime recommendations, but Parallel World Pharmacy ends its first season of our personally. I love it. I don't know the first thing about anime, and it's a world I'm dying to explore.
Dragon Ball Z. That's my anime for the most part.
So if I had to pick a number one right now, it might be Attack on Titan.
Very popular.
Really
very popular.
I've heard of that. I mean, I'm looking for recommendations for first book to sit down and read. I'm going to be going on.
You're talking manga.
Yeah,
manga. Yes.
But he was asking about anime.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So first video to stream, whatever. I'm going on a one-person, no Mrs. Ohana vacation in January.
I'm forcing him, and he's very uncomfortable about it.
Until I got her an ocean view for July. At which point I'm like, will you go for one for yourself? Yes. Okay. Because the knuckleheads all need to be taken care of. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I'm going in January to Florida to just decompress for a week. And reading or watching something completely new would be greatly appreciated. So I'm looking for recommendations in the anime field, as well as watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I heard you.
Attack on Titan is might be a good recommendation too, because it's fairly short. It's not It's nearly finished, but it's only 4 seasons long, so
Okay.
it's not
It creeps-
super long.
Creeps me out, man.
Oh yeah,
Creeps you out. Why is
Well,
that?
What do they call them?
the Titans.
The Titans. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a super dark and gory show, and there's lots of like, there's just constant death. So the basic premise, it's a very convoluted show, or not convoluted.
Sounds like Game of Thrones.
Yeah, you can think of it in that way, and no one is safe. But so these people live within these walls, and outside of these giant. They kind of look like humans, but they're creepy and they're giant. They're called Titans, and they eat people. So the walls protect them from that. And so it really has an evolution as it goes through. Kind of starts off more as a horror, but then adds a lot of like mystery elements, and it just constantly evolves. Even though it's pretty short, I feel like it's constantly changing what it is while feeling like this was the story the whole time. It doesn't ever feel like it was just anything come out of left field or anything.
I started watching it. I watched a few episodes and I was like,
What is it on?
I don't have the constitution for this. It can
I
be.
think I watched it on Hulu, I think.
I have Hulu, Netflix, and all of those, but I just wanted to know what streaming platforms to look for it on.
Should be there.
Hulu.
Yeah,
Is that
I
what
think
you're
so.
saying? Okay.
I guess I just looked at. Oh, did y'all see the last message I sent?
Oh yeah, go ahead. Check that real quick, Rich.
Oh, back in the private chat. Sorry.
Yeah.
I keep grabbing the mouse, but I keep forgetting the mouse doesn't work. Here we go. Oh my God, there's a bunch of messages. Hi, sorry guys.
All good, man.
But yeah, it's on Hulu.
I'm reading.
No, I know. I'm feeling the
No,
dead
I'm
air.
telling her
No,
I'm reading.
he's telling me because I'm pointing at it.
Stop yelling at him, Greg.
I'm the straight guy. Remember? Let's go.
No, but this is definitely a spousal argument. I know, honey. I'm checking it.
I'm just trying to help out.
Oh man.
Oh, absolutely, Marco. Absolutely.
All right. Well, then I guess I'll run off for a second, and I'll be right back.
Okay.
That's cool.
I'm trying to think of some of the other animes that I've liked.
Look,
Anime
have
saved my
5
life.
days.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay.
Anime saved my life. Have you seen Samurai Champloo? And if so, how do you feel about that? That's one of my favorites. And it's only 26 episodes. I
Samurai
wanna say.
shampoo, like the thing.
Add
you
an
rub your hair with?
Add an L before the double O's at the end.
Shampoo.
Yeah.
That doesn't make it any easier for me to understand, dude.
Well, you got it right. I guess the voice rights over to Star Wars so they can keep using it. Yeah, Xbox, totally.
I love that Sentinel. He's got sitting there on the couch, man. Dude, Marco's got some really cool books. I guess everybody has books in their collection that everybody else likes.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Sorry, Marco.
So-
Welcome back. I was just
You're what now?
I said, I'm sorry. Welcome back. But again, I was just enjoying the books on your wall.
Oh.
Again,
Listen,
everybody
yeah.
has books on their wall that other people like.
Yeah, I look at your stuff and I'm like, oh man, I want that and I want that.
I want that. I want that.
Well, I remember when we did the unboxing on this one,
Mm-hmm.
and I was literally like, I am Batman. I am Batman. I was not expecting a 9.8 on Invincible Iron Man #9. And when I got one, I was very, very happy. That was actually the first submission that I ever did that I pressed myself.
Nice. I bought a press with the intent to learn and still haven't done it yet.
Oh, goodness. Where is his channel? First off, if you bought a press, make sure that you go to Home Depot and buy a temperature. Looks like a temperature gun. It's like $25.
Okay.
Where you like teasing the dog.
Yeah, I have a dog that chases light dots, laser dots. But verify that your temperatures are what they read on the screen. Mine was off by 65 degrees.
That's significant.
I literally melted first appearance of Kamala Khan, the first book.
No.
Yeah, I melted into a solid piece of cardboard. My first try. But, I know I have this as a save page.
I'm going to throw this up here just for you, Marco.
No, I still haven't learned Jacob. I just stay busy with so many things. So like I work a regular job. Like I said, I make keychains and sell them on eBay. I do a little bit of voiceover work, and I do YouTube, and then it's just like, and sometimes I try to play some video games and relax. It's just like so many things constantly going on. I might try to go hang out with a friend or something. No, occasionally. And
don't we hate adulting?
Yeah, it's like I'll learn how to press one day. The same as like I have all of Strange Academy, and I'll read all that one day. I haven't read the first book yet, still, but yeah, it don't matter.
Yeah.
Now back up a second. You said you do voiceover work. Can you give us a little bit more definition on that?
Yeah, I work on Fiverr, and I just
cool.
One of those things. I just kind of. I'm always trying to make money some way, somehow, any way I can. Primarily, I do kind of like demon and robot voices is kind of my main thing. I do some other stuff, but that's my bread and butter on there.
Nice. That was my dream job for a long time.
Marco, on Captain Mike, Captain with a K, KAPTEAN, Mike.com. He has a very step-by-step tutorial on how to press a comic book. I highly recommend it.
I'll make sure to watch that in the next 6 months to a year.
Hey, I understand 100%. I do. But, I mean, one of my first giveaways was a first appearance of Quill. Oh my God, I can't think of it. The guy that played that. My brain is freezing up here. Sorry. Guardians of the Galaxy, Quill.
Peter Quill, yeah.
Peter Quill. His first appearance in comics.
Oh, okay.
It's
can't remember what it's called. I know what it looks like. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like with his arms outstretched.
Yeah. It's like a magazine size.
I found that in a dollar bin. It didn't look good. I cleaned it and pressed it, following the directions, and I got an 8.0. And that was my 100 subscriber giveaway. So way back when I was at 100 subscribers.
When you were one wee little channel.
Just a wee lad.
And it's funny because I'm sure that the 1 million subscriber videos are looking at us going, "You're still a baby. Shut up."
Yeah, but I can walk.
Yeah. Speaking of giveaway,
you can't fly yet, but we're walking.
Yeah.
Got a bonus special giveaway here, huh?
I do. I decided since I'm here, I might as well give away something. And so that's why I ran off a second ago. And so these are going to be very small. I hope you can see them. I decided to pick out some that we've been talking about here tonight. So let's see how close I can get that to the camera.
Oh, nice. Iron Man 1.
Got an Iron Man 1 keychain.
Am I allowed to enter this too?
If you like.
I would love to have one of these keychains. It looks so cool.
I make a whole bunch of them, man. Got a fantastic 448.
Nice. 448.
That's the one I want. I don't even need to see the rest. That's it.
And the Journey 83.
Nice.
So yeah, all these let's see, I can put them on my fingers. Do you want them to go to different people or the one person, or I don't know how you want to do it? It's your show.
It's your giveaway, sir. You tell us what you would like to do.
I got that.
I got this far. Like I said, however you want to do it, these are up for grabs.
You could even use
Marco,
those as dangly earrings too.
This is not trains, planes, and automobiles. In all seriousness,
Look.
this is your giveaway.
Thanks. See, look at it's like an age
He wants
hearing.
us-
Come on now.
I'm pretty sure he wants us to pick out a way.
Okay.
So
Thank
all
you,
right, so what do
Greg.
we got? Let's start with Iron Man, and let's do what's a hashtag we should use to win that?
Iron Man.
Hashtag Iron
Oh,
Man.
that is good.
I got the ideas sometimes.
All right. All right, hashtag Iron Man in the chat if you guys want this dope keychain. Ooh, Cat Fan wants it. I like that. Oh, look at you. Black Sabbath. I like that. Iron Man. That was a terrible distortion.
Brian already has a couple. I can't remember which one. I think he got Spider-Man ones though,
Spider-Man.
if I remember.
Oh, 9.
Hashtag
9,
Iron
9.
Man.
You know what? I just remembered Iron Man watches.
Oh, the
Oh, the Timex.
Yeah, there you go.
different.
Yeah. Dude,
How many
hell
people we
yeah.
got there? So far?
9.
9. Come on, we need double digits
Spike.
here, guys. Come on.
Double that 9.
There we go. 11.
Thank you, Larry.
Should we just fire it off at 15 for each one? So
Go
this
right
kind of goes
ahead.
like bang, bang, bang.
Bang, bang, bang.
And I hope you don't mind. I did enter because I just thought it'd be really cool to get one of your keychains. I would actually hang it back here with one of the stitches.
Well, I'm sure we can work something out.
Two more.
No, I don't want you to take any type of monetary loss. I will absolutely pay you for it. I don't have a problem with that.
One more, and then we're drawing.
Man.
Draw. Oh, we got up to
There we
16.
go.
They snuck in.
Oh,
Son of a gun. It's like when you're trying to get a
Hey.
trying to get a
redo the
flat.
whole thing.
Good job, people.
Richard Simmons.
Smoke him if you got him. I love the name.
Smoke 'em if you
Oh
got 'em.
God, I gotta keep track of this.
Oh yeah.
Have we,
Where's my
have we
Sharpie?
stopped? Yes, sir. Okay, smoke him if you got him. We came at a ludicrous
How-
speed.
Do you want them to? How should they do this?
How
Are they
would
gonna reach out to
like them
you,
contact
or-
you
Oh,
for
oh
shipping?
yeah, yeah. I guess hit me up, Switch Comics on Instagram, spelled exactly. So I'll type it in the thing. Or I'll get the link. That makes more sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Use your brain, Marco. Come on. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Congrats. Smoke.
In all seriousness, Marco, I'd like to get together with you after this show's over. I want to buy one of those FF48s from you. That's really cool. I love that.
All right, man. We'll get you taken care of. Alrighty, so
I'm
there's
not
the
a big
link.
keychain fan person, but you get an FF48. Come on.
Yeah, that's kind of where
collectors.
the idea started, was like making some things of like, you know, these big comics that most people can't afford, and some, you know, that I don't have and I'd like to get and whatever. And then yeah, and then funnily enough, some of the more definitely, you know, like your FF48s and stuff are popular, but some of the most popular ones I have are books that aren't even really that big. Like Spawn #1 is one of my biggest selling ones. Venom Lethal Protector is a pretty good one. ASM 300, which is expensive, but like in comparison to, you know, Amazing Fantasy and, you know, FF48 and stuff like that, it's like, it's not that expensive, you know.
Yeah.
But
Anyway,
Yeah,
says
all right.
Phil, when Tony Stark added gold to the suit to make it lighter, does that not make any sense because gold is very dense and is incredibly soft? True, it is one element off from on the periodic table from lead, which is extremely dense and extremely soft. However, we don't know all the metals that were used in Tony Stark's suit to know if gold was actually lighter in comparison to them. So,
What's up, Dave Smiler from New Zealand, baby? Good to see you.
where
All right.
where is
so
Jim?
I got the Iron
Oh.
Man sticky noted.
Very good, very good. what's okay?
You move to the X-Men 12, the Juggernaut.
I'm just gonna make him type X-Men. Juggernaut's gonna be tough.
Yeah, that's fine. Might get some spelling variations on that one.
Right. All right. Hashtag X-Men. Go.
And all the slabs are 9.8. Don't worry, I got you.
This
Near
And they
me.
got the backs too with the
Oh, look at
ads
that.
and everything.
That's cool. All right. 6. Once we hit that 15, firing that bad boy off.
There you go.
I'm going to enter the Fantastic 448, but somebody else can win the X-Men. That's fine.
You're not allowed to.
I know. By the way, Marco, I hope that you have at least entered the 1,000 subscriber video.
I believe I did, right? I think I did.
hope you did.
I think
Look,
I
a
saw
lot
your
of people have. I can't keep track of all the names, but I want
how
everybody
it
to
gets.
have a chance, an open chance.
So going back to like learning and like doing things on YouTube and realizing certain ways of doing things are mistakes. I used to like, because it used to be every person that commented on any of my videos would be entered into the next giveaway. So I had this
Oh,
giant
no.
spreadsheet that I kept
Fix!
constantly updating.
You won
Fix!
again.
I don't know your rules. Do you go again or?
It's your giveaway.
I'm
It's your
gonna
role,
make
sir.
you. I'm gonna make you choose this one.
Okay, typically on my giveaways, I re-roll. You only get one.
All right. Sorry, buddy.
Fix.
Watch.
If he gets it
because-
twice, maybe then you can have it.
Yeah. Papa's
Papa's
place.
place of coolness. Congratulations,
Yay,
Papa.
Papa.
I get an X-Men 12.
Congratulations.
All right, I gotta write that down.
Congratulations to you.
Yay,
there.
Papa's. Congrats.
Papa's
Hey, forget about it. Give me some coffee.
X-Men 12.
I'm a New
I
Yorker.
believe he's from New Jersey, if I'm not mistaken.
I want coffee now.
Well, go pick a
No,
cup.
you
You
don't
have
want
a curry
coffee
for it.
because it's very late and you won't be able to fall asleep.
That's what
It's a
decaf,
Sunday tomorrow.
That's
We
what
don't have to worry
decaf
about it.
was for. But even if decaf doesn't work, I could always take sleeping meds,
Or I can hit you in the back of the head with a ball
or I
peen
could
hammer.
just drink more alcohol.
Thank you
All
for
right.
joining us.
We got Thor and what was Thor. Okay, let's roll with
Yeah.
Thor.
What are you doing?
Hashtag Thor.
So it's a Journey in the Mystery 83, first appearance of Thor, an amazing 9.8.
Unless it's
35,
the actual
35, 35,
Journey
34,
mystery
34,
behind
34.
you. No. He actually has behind him a Journey into Mystery 83, first appearance of Thor
I do.
on the wall behind him.
Mm.
That's
Yeah.
so cool.
That ain't no keychain neither.
Yeah, no, seriously, that's a real book.
I know when I hold it up here, they look roughly the same size, but
You doing some of that Lord of the Rings perspective? I heal so fast. People have said that I'm like Wolverine. Some small wounds will show signs of healing in just hours.
Did you tell them about?
I
your
hope you're subbed to
Wolverine?
our channel because I want to keep
My
seeing your
Wolverine,
your
yeah.
comments,
What
anime.
about my Wolverine?
Did you
Thank you.
explain to them?
Oh no, I'm not bothering with that
Okay.
today. Okay.
Please, for the love of God, don't bother me.
What?
Did you
I
show
don't-
them your Wolverine
Claws?
claws
I haven't seen my own Wolverine claws in years.
since you made them?
Yeah.
And where
I
I'm
know.
like, okay, that's really deadly.
I know, David. Sorry,
You flick too hard, damn it.
I think it would go something along the lines of. Let's see here. Let me center
I'm
my.
saving my. I will enter.
You flick too hard, damn it. That's my New Zealand. Sorry. Flick too
It was
hard.
almost Korgish. It was almost Korgish. Very good.
Well, that's where Taika is from.
yeah. What's his name?
Yeah.
It's
We've
Australian.
given
isn't
away
he?
both of these today
Mhm.
so far, and we've given away.
Deegan's thing. Yes.
One more, and then we
Show
can
me it
roll
again.
this bad boy.
I'm so glad that I got the holders for this today. I was like, 10 for $40, but then again,
It's
that's a
like you
5-month
want it.
supply, so-
I know you want it.
Come on.
Dang it.
Come on, you can do it.
Everybody wants one.
You like Dory, don't you?
Let's do Get Help. I know I don't like Get Help. You love Get Help.
Here we go.
There we
15.
go.
Go, 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 go.
And David Smiler at Random Kiwi from New Zealand. Awesome.
Oh.
Congrats, David.
What are the odds?
Oh.
What are the odds that you have to pay for shipping to the opposite side of the planet? Congratulations.
At least it's small.
Look, at
That
least
it
it's
is.
not a customs department that's going to drive you crazy like Guatemala.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
Sorry. I feel a little bad that we didn't tell you there's like a New Zealand guy really.
Marco, if there's, you tell me what the
Yeah, we can. I'll
shipping
give you-
charges are to New Zealand. If it's extravagant, I'll ship in half.
It shouldn't be too bad, but we'll see.
Yeah, but again, you have my Instagram address. I will chip in half. He's a really cool guy, and I'm glad to have him as part of our family. And I'd like to see him joined as part of yours as well.
Yes.
New Zealand
Yes.
is where the Hobbit village is from. or
Yes,
Exist.
yes. And was it Peter Jackson that said that he refused to do anything further with the Hobbit trilogy until they actually acknowledged New Zealand on the world map?
I don't know. I know there's like there was some stuff going on with like the actors, like what do they call, like the union there?
Yeah.
They were trying to get things going. I know there's a lot of drama with that, and I think still to this day, 'cause I think they got screwed over with the Hobbit, basically.
Mm.
And still to this day, like the whole like actors union and everything is not in a good place because of that. But I don't know.
Well, average cost of living for a New Zealander is one of the most expensive on the planet, and it's a beautiful place to live. But it is part of the Ring of Fire, so you have to understand that you are susceptible to earthquakes and.
Isn't that a giant
volcanoes?
Ring of Fire?
I fell
Yes, it is.
into a glowing ring of fire.
Spot on.
So, what should we use for our last hashtag here?
Oh, I was reading chat. Surfer or I don't know. Fantastic
Sure.
Four. Whatever you want to do.
You surfer.
Do Surfer.
I want to know because I'm actually entering this one because I want.
We're
this
doing surfer. Start collecting. Surfer. We got one.
SURFER. This is
Don't
what I'm
misspell
entering.
surfer.
Yeah, if you misspell
is there
surfer,
a
you're
start?
out. You're not in the competition.
Where's my
Timo
focus
Hana family.
button?
Timo Hana.
There you go.
I guess Greg entered
Oh.
also. I don't know.
No, it's
We're
because
all
it's
entering.
streaming.
We all
it's,
want this one.
it's streaming to two places simultaneously. One is going to Twitch and one is going to YouTube.
Maybe
Wait, do I actually
I'll
get two
enter as
entries
well.
then? Because that's not fair.
I don't know.
Wait, you're on Twitch now?
I don't know what the
Yes.
hell we're on anymore. Ask Greg. He's the one setting all this stuff up. He's the IT guy.
Thank you, Greg, for being the responsible one.
I'm a mechanical
welcome.
person. Other than that, I'm an
the
idiot.
adult one.
Two more, and then I can roll this bad boy.
I'm just trying to figure out where the power button is on this thing. Okay.
Don't we have the same laptop?
Yours is a touchscreen. That screwed me up for 20 minutes.
That has nothing to do with the power button. Keep calling him on it.
Thank you, Greg.
He's trying to redirect. Don't let him do that.
You're supposed to be my friend.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Friends, tell it how it is.
But when Mr.
Yeah.
O'Connor's here, he's on my side.
All right,
He knows.
here we go.
He knows.
Did I just spell surfer?
Oh, you almost got it there.
25
I know,
Perez.
right?
Perez has
Yay,
won
25
tonight already.
Perez.
Okay, Marco, do you have a website where you sell these keychains?
I do sell them on eBay, but you can also hit me up on Instagram.
I will be hitting you up on Instagram because I want that FF48. I think
Alrighty,
it's just
alrighty.
too cool for school.
I make over 120 different ones at the moment, so I have a very extensive list. But,
God, I'm gonna go shopping, and it's gonna cost me a fortune. Thanks a lot.
but yeah, oh, I need to write that one down too.
Do you have a Clone Wars #1?
Yes, I do.
I want 2 of those, one for you, one for me. Fair enough.
Well, then you can
Okay.
sell it, the actual one, and
Yeah.
still feel like it's close to your heart.
No, she'll divorce me.
No.
You saw the look on her face. Wow, I actually believe
She just
that.
said
Thank
no.
you. I know she won't divorce me if I. So, guys, if anybody's interested, I have a Clone Wars #1 for sale.
I would kill you and divorce you over Ghost Rider.
I have a. Okay. I will get back to you tomorrow as far as what books are for sale.
To be continued.
Yeah, right. TBC.
Joking.
Thanks for hanging out with us, Smokem. Congrats on your win. Sorry, I'm just calling out to people.
That's cool.
All right, so it's 11.
11:43. Want to go for the big one?
I was thinking so. I mean, we're gonna get in there.
All right. All right. Put me on the main screen, sir, please.
Do you go on the main screen?
Yep. All right. So, 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Here we go. We have 3 choices. Originally, it was 1 choice, which was a 9.6 Ultimate Fallout 4 Pacelli variant, first appearance of Miles Morales. This has been slated for a very, very long time as a 1,000 subscriber video. But as our channel grew, I wanted to diversify and allow other interests to prevail. I just had, Captain Kirk Funko Pop, autographed by William Shatner himself, with the JSA authentication code right there. And each one of these is serial numbered, so you can actually look online to verify that this is signed by William Shatner himself.
Mm-hmm.
The third choice is if you just have bills to pay, if you have other interests that you're not interested in, I will PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, whatever app you want, send you $100 US American to your account so you can do whatever, buy whatever you want or pay for whatever you want. But the bottom line is Ohana Comics, Team Ohana wants to say thank you for helping us get to 1,000 subscribers. Those are our 3 choices. Greg, would you like to pull in the amount of comments that we got on our 1,000 subscriber video?
Yes. We got 138.
That is beautiful. 138 comments for people that just want money. I get that. That's cool.
So we're ready whenever.
Yes,
whenever
and
we
if you do see Team Ohana pop up on there, that's a response. I don't get to keep it. This is worldwide shipping included. I wish the best of luck to everybody here. But bottom line is, thank you so much from all of us here at Team Ohana. We could not have done this without you.
The viewers.
And
Switch.
Yeah, and Switch. Seriously,
push.
you guys, you made a massive push for us, dude. And you are welcome on our channel anytime you like.
I'm happy to be here anytime.
You're a lot of fun to be
Nice.
with, man. It really is.
Yeah, no, it's been a
Seriously.
great night. Yeah.
So-
All right.
Greg, hit that button. Let's see who has won. And hopefully they're here in the chat and they can tell us what they choose.
Man, this is like a huge moment. We've been building up.
I know, right?
Oh, that was a lot faster than the other ones.
That was fast.
I was gonna say that was
Zoom
that
in.
was-
I can't read it.
Bentley Davis.
Who?
Bentley David.
David.
Bentley
Done this
David.
amazing giveaway. Explosion, fire, cool face.
Okay. Are you in the chat so you can let us know what your choice is?
Who is it? Bentley David?
Bentley David.
David. Like Bentley, like the car.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
But each time I want to
Bentley
look in,
Dave.
it's like everyone has a close up of me.
Yeah, and I didn't have my glasses on, so I should have done this here.
Paging Bentley David. Do you copy?
Bentley David,
Yeah.
please pick up the white phone. Bentley David. please
Ferris
pick up the white
Bueller.
phone.
Bueller.
Bueller.
Hey, there he is.
Yay!
Congratulations, Bentley. All right. So if you wouldn't mind, please tell me, what is your choice? Would you like the Miles Morales first appearance Pacelli in a 9.6? The
Funko.
Captain Kirk Funko Pop autographed by William Shatner himself, or $100 cash? What would you like, sir?
Cash or card?
Cash or prize? Look, right now, a lot of people are struggling with bills. $100 cash goes a long way with them, too, you know?
That's right. That's right.
Originally, this channel was just comic books. That's why I offered a comic book. We have diversified where other things. I don't want to shove a comic book down somebody's throat that doesn't care about comics.
That's yeah.
He's in the chat. Yes, we know. We just need to know what he chooses.
What would you like? What would your prize be, my
Pick a
son?
thing.
I'm watching.
Now
I'm
the
watching
suspense.
since the start of the live. Yes, David, that's nice. But what is your choice? What would you like, buddy? I think he wants all three. That's the problem.
We got the what do you say? The comic book, the Funko Pop, or the
$100 cash.
Or the money.
Thank you, everyone.
He's playing hard to get here.
Seriously. You're like, yeah, if I just play, silly all the way, then just give me all three prizes. No, it's not going to work that way.
We need to know.
I wonder. Yeah, he's talking to his
He's
lawyer.
talking to his lawyer.
He's consulting his team. So know your IG account?
Yes, it's Team Ohana Family.
But you gotta. I guess maybe he'll message you the what he wants.
The answer.
He doesn't want the chat to know.
No.
It's a
Seriously.
secret.
I'll put the link here in the chat again. Team Ohana family, because Team Ohana.
I hope he's
was
not thinking
taken-
he's winning all three prizes. Now, what's funny is I watched your video, Marco, and you're like, well, he has 1,000 subscribers, and he's only giving away one prize. I'm like, but dude, it's a really cool prize.
It's really sweet. I signed up. I wanted to win it. And for me, it was like an easy, like the Ultimate Fallout 4. Even though I have a first print and I have the other second print, I don't have that second print. And I'd like to get that book, but I wanted to like make sure I was clear and be like, make sure you.
I get it. I'm just having a little fun. It's having a little fun.
I do like that second print cover though. It really shows like his he's like, oh crap, I'm Spider-Man.
Yeah, it's a
seriously.
great use of the negative space on there for sure.
Okay, gotcha on Instagram, but we still don't have an answer. Now, David, I apologize, but this is your phone, not mine. I picked up the wrong phone. She's charging, Mrs. Ohana is charging her phone. I do intend on announcing what your choice is because I think that's fair. Wow, I have a lot of things I have to.
I know. I got a bunch of stuff I have to do.
I know, right? It's like I want to
I don't have
acknowledge
to do
everybody.
anything.
You got to edit the best of clips from the stream.
I guess we kind of do have to do best ofs now.
Condense it all down to 10 minutes. No more, no less.
Hey, I have a question for you, Marco. When you do your top videos in top comics in your collection, what are your criteria?
I don't really do a ton of top stuff in my collection, I guess. I do like a lot, not a lot, but every now and then I'll do a video. It's like top stuff that I want to get, which is a little easier to do. I was thinking about doing maybe like a like a top 5 most expensive or something. But yeah, I think last time I like properly showed off my books, it was like here's all my slabs thing. So it wasn't picking anything. It was just here's everything, you know.
Well, David is saying that he has PayPal, so I'm assuming at this point he wants $100 cash. I haven't received any information yet, but I will keep you advised. I have him following me.
I don't know what to do at this point.
Based on the message, no, that's Kenneth. That's somebody else. I'm not getting a message yet. Yet.
Yeah, well,
But when I do every year, I do a end of year top X amount of comics in my collection, where it's 20, 30, 50, whichever. And the way I look at it is, if my house was on fire and I had to run in and grab one book and run back out, which would be the first book? That would be number one. Then which would be the second and the third? This way I consider the value, how hard it is to replace, and the sentimental value all in one wrapped up package. So I know that right now, unless anything changes between now and the end of the year, the Ghost Rider number one would be number one. Ghost Rider First Appearance, rather, would be
Spotlight
number one,
Five,
because my wife would kill me if I didn't get that one first.
Yeah.
Right?
Where's the winner from?
Where is the winner from? I don't know.
Because
Smoke him if you got him. Smoke him if you got him. Won the keychain.
no, I'm saying no. What he typed?
The Bentley guy, or
Damn it! I keep grabbing your phone. Will you get your phone out of here? He wants to send you a message. Accept.
oh yeah, he said he sent you a message.
there you go. If there's anybody over from my channel, they probably know.
He's from
so
the
don't-
Philippines.
How do you know that? Oh, because I listen.
But yeah, if there's anybody from my channel, they would probably know, so don't blurt out the answer. But I would like you all to guess. It's on the wall, obviously. Which one of these is my favorite book in my collection? My number one. If you can only grab one in the fire.
Based on what you told me, I would have to go with your Journey into Mystery. That you were willing to give up other books in your collection to get it. And just so you know, everybody, Mr. Bentley, who has won our 1,000 subscriber, has chosen $100 cash, which I'm going to send him as soon as he sends me his PayPal address. He wants to pay bills. Fantastic. I'm glad I'm able to help him out in that regard.
I've noticed that some people are saying about his account was made less than 20 hours ago. But it's like, well, I mean, I don't know why people are saying that, but it is what it is.
Daryl, look, from our point of view as a channel, you'll notice if you ever make a channel yourself and you get to 500 subscribers, 1,000 or whatever, and you have giveaways, as soon as your giveaways are over, your subscriber count drops because people enter just for the sole purpose of getting a prize. And I understand that. By the same token, it does help you cross those thresholds, which allows YouTube to promote your videos a little bit more and reach a bigger audience, and then in the long run, grow your channel. So in the long run, it's kind of worth it. I'm not going to be judgmental. If he joined us just for that, so be it.
It is what it is.
Exactly.
Yeah, giveaways are tough to do for sure. There's a lot that goes into it that you don't expect. Even gaining people, it's like you might see that number go up, but then are they the people that are going to stick around? Are they the people you're going to really connect with?
Mhm.
And it's like sometimes yes, sometimes no.
Yeah. Yeah. I was going to say Fantastic Four.
The 48,
Yeah. To get
both
back to that.
excellent choices. Both excellent choices, but it's actually, I'll have to pull it down because it's so far away from the screen.
Okay, while I'm sending our winner $100, I'm going to send some pictures to you, Greg. Hopefully you get them. They are of Syndicate Comics signing today, and some of the cosplay that was done. It was just amazing. They had Mando, Darth Vader, member of the 501, Jawa. It's just, hopefully you get these up here.
Ghost Rider, huh?
Oh, you
So,
were
yeah.
with the job.
What?
This is the
You are
all
right
new
with
Ghost
the job.
Rider,
Uh
1 in 25 variant.
The headphones are giving me.
No.
I
Nice.
think it is the coolest cover that exists.
huh.
His first appearance of Robbie Reyes,
Yeah.
and surprisingly, probably the most difficult book to replace in my collection. There are just over 50 of these on the census.
Can you
Oh,
put it
wow.
closer up?
Oh, I know that one. Yeah,
Very cool.
she is the Ghost Rider
Nice.
fan here. That's why that Ghost Rider is her book.
At a 9.4, there's only
Yeah.
7 that exist on the census.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah, this would be an extreme. And I actually have an accidental series that I've ended up making on this book because I'll try to keep it short. But so when I was selling books to fund my journey into Mystery 83, I had to be like, okay, what books can I actually part with, and what's okay with me getting rid of. And so I was looking at each book and thinking about it, and I was like, I can't get rid of this. But I was curious on. It got me thinking, like, what would someone pay me for this? Because I think I paid roughly like $225 for it. But it was one of those things. I just kept checking eBay constantly. Most of the time, you can't find one for sale. And I watched this book over a course of a couple years, trying to really, even since buying it, I kept my eye on it
Mhm.
because I wouldn't mind picking up more, but it's
Mhm.
hard to find. And so I end up listing this one kind of more for science than anything. I put it on eBay at $5,000, which I knew was a ludicrous price, but I wanted to put something high and just see what people would offer. The science experiment failed. I didn't really get any offers. But inadvertently, I started seeing other people started posting theirs prices. So finally, I saw like 5 listed at once, which is way more than I've ever seen for sale.
Huh.
And but there was like a couple people with 9.8s asking like $10,000 for theirs. And so like I kind of screwed up the market a little bit, and and for a while one hadn't sold because everyone was asking ridiculous prices. The previous 9.6 that I saw sold was for $800, and then I saw a 9.8 go for $1,000, and then a
Wow.
long gap of time where and that was before I did what I did. And then after that, there was a recent auction of a 9.6 just a couple weeks ago that ended at $1,600.
Wow.
So I did accidentally cause an upset in the market on this book, and I ruined my chance of upgrading my grade at any point.
You have the power.
But it's kind of a fun story, at least. So there's that.
That's awesome.
But yeah, there's
Wow.
not too many times I think most people will ever have a chance to control the market in that way.
Yeah, that's cool. You're like a comic Tom.
As
or
you
something.
said, a science experiment.
Yeah, consider all the possibilities before you go through with your science experiment. Yes, I am ordering the HasLab. If you all don't know about it, again, because I'm an action figure dude, so they're the Sentinel is a HasLab. If y'all don't know what those are,
It's your mouse,
they're
but it doesn't
Hasbro
work.
started
No, it doesn't work.
crowdfunding these more big projects because like he was $350, and they had basically because a lot of people with the big things were just like, I'll wait for it to go on clearance, and so it pissed off Hasbro. And for a while, they stopped doing the bigger things, and then until they finally got the idea, it's like, oh, we'll just crowdfund them to guarantee it's like we have to reach this much, or we won't make it, you know. And so the current one they're working on right now is Robbie Reyes with his Charger, and I'm definitely I'm already backed on that one. I want it so bad.
Oh man, that's cool.
Yeah, the Mephisto looks super sweet. That might come with it. They have like stretch goals, so like it's 9,000 backers to get made, and 12,000 you get Mephisto, and then we don't know the other stretch goals yet.
Oh,
We're just like in the first week of it, so
cool. And these are action figures, not statues.
yeah, action figures. Mm-hmm.
Cool.
So yeah, they're 6-inch figures, so it's a 1/12 scale Charger with flames and lights and stuff, and it's really cool.
Nice. That's awesome. Oh, well, it's getting pretty late.
That it is.
I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah, I don't know if they're trying to talk to us, if they're problem solving, or talking about how much they hate us.
Oh, that was all right.
Got 2 Hiss tanks, nice. I got 1 of the Hiss tank coming, and Galactus coming.
Very cool.
We're back, guys.
Hello.
So our winner has been paid in the Philippines. Congratulations to David. I already received the prize. Yes, there we go. Yay! And God bless. And God bless you too. Hopefully, this money helps you and your family. Hopefully, you have some money to spend on just something frivolous, comic, or whatever related, and have something to enjoy. But the bottom line is, thank you for helping us grow the channel. That's the most important thing.
Thank you.
Anime, you got depression.
Hey, welcome.
Oh,
This guy really
wants.
Oh, well, it's 12 o'clock. We should probably.
Yeah, any
Call it
longer
evening.
will be a Deegan broadcast.
Yes.
Marco, I want to say that it is really has been a pleasure not only meeting you in person, but having you here with us. And I'd love to see you here every Saturday. That's the way I feel about it. So I don't know what your schedule is, but you have an open invitation to join us anytime you want.
Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely hit you up on that.
Yeah.
I feel like most Saturdays I'm probably open. So yeah, unless something comes up, when I get busy, maybe I'll decide to go out one night.
I know, that's a
Who
joke.
knows?
Look,
We're always telling
Good night,
ourselves how
Larry.
late.
we're comic book people, which means we don't have a nightlife.
No. I don't. Yeah. I might go see a movie. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. And
But yeah.
hopefully at some point we can all meet up. That would be really, really cool. So I get to keep the Captain Kirk in my collection. That stays there. I get to keep the 9.6 Fallout in my collection. Maybe someday that'll be part of another giveaway. Who knows? You never know until you join us and find out. But we've given away 2 signed and remarked books of The Mandalorian. We've given away a Deegan Pacor's signed print and a $100 gift to what actually turned out to be the Philippines. But so be it. That's fantastic. Wonderful. Hopefully it helped out some family.
Hey, they won fair and square.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you, everybody that joined us, that helped us build to 1,000. We're on our way to 2,000 now, and we're going to get our information up for T-shirts and all that other fun stuff that you guys can order and wear prominently in public
With the new
and say that you
logo.
support us. Maybe we'll actually make $1 or $2 here or those. Who knows? We're up to 32 cents. Yeah, we're up to 32 cents.
Good.
So far. Yay.
Yeah.
2.5 years of work. We got 32 cents.
Well, it, as someone said in the chat, it takes time to grow.
And
It may be like years. It could be 10 years.
I'm not in this for the money. I'm in this for having fun with the
I know.
family.
But it also takes time to grow. So,
Yes.
and again, it could take like 10 years.
The
so.
pie faces. The morning from the UK. Congratulations. Here's to thousands more. Thank you so much. Congratulations on reaching 1,000 subscribers. Best of luck in the future. We're passing the midnight mark, so I'm going to actually say we should call this a night.
Yes.
Yes.
If you guys are in agreement.
Yes.
Well, Greg said it like 10 minutes ago. And then
Sorry.
Marco got the thumbs up, so we're good.
All right.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, chat people. It's been fun chatting with you.
Congratulations to all the winners.
Yes, congrats.
We'll get these out ASAP. And thank you for joining us. Thank you for helping us grow.
Till next time.
Until next time. Mahalo.
See you guys. See you, Marco.